Can't put me again. You can't put me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't put me again. Can't put me again. You can't put me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You got top line and a resort to crime. You can't put me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we act in no action. Covid money missing, we in the year make corruption. Use the youth, the money, we stand must come and start you. Say we like a catch you, but we got the nothing that you. Take the script and money, and like say that is not you. One day the man above me nothing, I got a too much. Kicking up the kitchen, some apply well like a patrol. My singers and DJs are social media, for me not you. It's on me. 300% free. It's on me. Garbage pile up the day. It's on me. Give the teacher them way. It's on me. I see corruption see. It's on me. Mash down the people them out. It's on me. Every day appear arms out. It's on me. Appear money them a thief. It's on me. And them a sell out the beach. Can't put me again. You can't put me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't put me again. Can't put me again. You can't put me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You got chop line and a resort to crime. You can't put me again. Come me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The 100 promises, none of them no deliver. Cut up the youth, they rap and they don't in our favor. Member both money and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start like people themselves. It's on me. On the treat the market man. It's on me. On them a treat the cat man. It's on me. On them treat the peanut man. It's on me. On them a treat the dirt man. It's on me. On them a treat the sun man. It's on me. On them a treat policeman. It's on me. How them a treat soldier man. It's on me. How them a treat everyone. Can't put me again. You can't put me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't put me again. Good afternoon, my people. Good afternoon. I'm sure by now you guys must have heard about the saga with the House Speaker. Speaker of the House people. Good afternoon, guys. There's some serious stuff. The House Speaker is in some very serious trouble. Yes. And we have all eyes on the DPP coming and play no game. Things must happen around here and things must make sense. People, talk to me. We must watch the DPP. We're not taking off our DPP because, a matter of fact, I think the DPP should take care of herself, recuse herself from these investigation based on her entanglement. People, talk to me in the comment section if you agree with me. So before we go further, I'm going to play this for some people, who don't understand. I might never hear this before.
I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister around the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want labor rights to carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
You hear that, labor right?
You hear that, labor right? All right. So we play that over and over so you guys can understand the level we're upon. Even the Prime Minister expect we to hold him accountable. So people, now we get to understand, say, why were they away from the 6 and I say, who are the 6? When I talk about the 6 politicians in Jamaica with the Integrity Commission table a report in Parliament, say, man up for prosecution. And the Prime Minister keep hiding it. But people, the truth will seep out. So yesterday we are seeing the news now where the DPP name a call up in a one bunch of fraud people. All type of entanglement, people. It's embarrassing. People, DPP name are called up in all type of kunumono people. It don't sound good. I think she should step down, people. Do you think she should step down? We cannot have a country like that, people. Cannot be like this. People, it cannot be. We cannot have a country like that. Country can't run this way. You cannot run this way, people. So, let we get to some readings and see what going on. Because me don't know what going on. Yesterday in a parliament, the PNP walk out, people. The reason for the PNP to walk out is the DPP, it was tabled in Parliament, and DPP is ruling on it, where it should go and which oversight body she should send the report to. And I think she should recuse herself and should have nothing to do with where the report should go to and this, that, and the other, and talking all type of stuff. And if you understand the people, I don't care who in power, people, corruption will leak the country dry, corruption will kill we. Make the hospital them empty. Corruption, people, not more. People, corruption, I hurt we. And if it's no, some people say, boy, come and look in the comment section more while. People say, boy, oh, when PJ do this, oh, when Portia do this, oh, no, people, look here. We have to start somewhere. What must we do? Should leave it until when the PNP come in a power, and then we're going to address certain things, people. Come on, Jamaican people. Time come for everything, man. For everything, man. Let's look on the good people. So, I'm going to read something about the Speaker of the House. This is not healthy for the country, people. This is not good. It don't make the country look good. It make Andrew Owners look like a real crooked leader, a leader of a gang of thieves. That's what it look like. Our Speaker in a pickle. Dalrymple Filbert facing 8 charges over statutory declarations. Remember, Andrew Owners have not declared his asset in years. At least Integrity Commission cannot verify his asset. So you see, the head, you see the head, people. If the head is corrupt, remember, Andrew Owners have not declared his asset or signed a code of conduct. None of the labor right now sign a code of conduct. They are learning from the best. Marisa Dalrymple Filbert tenure as House Speaker is hanging in the balance after the Integrity Commission ruled that she be slapped with 8 charges in relation to her statutory declaration over 7 years. People, I want to say them pressure poor people. I want to say them pressure poor people and them are dealing with pure corruption, boy. Additionally, the Commission's Director of Investigation, Kevin Stevenson, in a report tabled in Parliament on Tuesday, recommended that the report be referred to the Prime Minister for him to take such disciplinary action and or administrative actions with which both recognizes the seriousness of Ms. Dalrymple's conduct and to deter recurrence. So the Prime Minister is expected to do the right thing. The Prime Minister is expected to do the right thing. Do you think he will do the right thing, people? The ruling follows an investigation by the Commission in relation to a motor vehicle that Dalrymple Filbert, the Member of Parliament for Trelawney Southern, had purchased through a concession afforded to legislators and which she failed to declare in her filings. They get concession to buy vehicle. Politics is like a gravy train, and they get big raise same time and all type of perks. The Commission's Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled that Dalrymple Filbert be charged with 4 counts of making a false statement in breach of the Parliament Integrity of Members Act 1973 in her statutory declaration for the periods ending December 31, 2015, February 25, 2016, December 31, 2016, and December 31, 2017. And 4 counts of breaching the Integrity Commission Act 2017 for making false statement for the periods ending December 31, 2018, December 31, 2019, and September 3rd, 2020, and December 31, 2020. Additionally, Stevens said he found that Dalrymple had breached Section 36 of the Customs Act and recommended that his report be referred to the Commission of Customs to recover the duties paid on the vehicle and to apply such penalties as the commissioner may deem to be appropriate. Wow. Wow. They might rob from poor people. The local tax revenue is local revenue don't custom if they take care of poor people, boy. Yeah. Wow, without a 300% raise. Wow, go on here. Stevens also recommended that the report be referred to the financial secretary in order to recover allowances paid to the House Speaker in relation to the vehicle. However, shortly after the report was tabled, Dalrymple Filbert issued a statement explaining that she had forgotten to include the motor vehicle, which was primarily used by her sister in her declarations. How convenient, huh? The House Speaker said she was surprised at the conclusion reached by the Commission, given that she has always filed her statutory declaration and have done so in a timely and transparent manner. You're right. Declaring that she has nothing to hide, Dalrymple Filbert explained that in 2015, she had applied for and obtained a concession to purchase a 2015 motor vehicle. The vehicle was purchased for $6 million and financed by a loan of $5.8 million from Sagicor Bank. The loan was taken out by Lincoln Eatman, my sister's spouse. Remember, you know, if they might get concession of a feeding personal vehicle, not no sister's spouse and all that stuff. Do you understand what I say, people? If I get concession as a politician who I work for me, and that's the thing, stop. So how many other politicians I get concession and I hustle the office? I sell cars and stuff with the concession they might get. Me no know. Me just ask. The vehicle was purchased for $6 million and financed by a loan of $5.8 million from Sagicor Bank. The loan was taken out by Lincoln Eatman, my sister's spouse, and a deposit of $200,000 was paid by both my husband and Mr. Eatman, she said. When you are the vehicle was used primarily by my sister, her spouse, and her son, my nephew, and occasionally by me when I am in Kingston. This is due to the fact that my husband and I own more than one motor vehicle, and as a rural MP, I prefer driving an SUV because of the rough terrain, and I am accustomed to traversing when in South Trelawney, she said. Dalrymple Filbert said that the government had placed a 3-year restriction on her ability to sell or transfer the vehicle, noting that it remained in her name and was never sold to anyone until May 2023. The vehicle was never sold to my sister or spouse or any other family member, she said. Further, she said Sagicor Bank placed a lien on the title until the loan was repaid 2022. Therefore, by ownership of the vehicle was public record at Tax Administration Jamaica, the bank, the insurance company, and the Motor Vehicle Examination Department. As stated earlier, the vehicle was primarily used by my sister and her family, and at the time of filing my statutory declaration, I honestly forgot about the vehicle and did not include it on my list of other vehicles I declare, she said. On the belief that she forgot it, people. On the belief that she forgot it, she have a big old car, and the cars are Benz. I'm not going to forget my bicycle, but it's a Benz. Dalrymple Filbert said that when the Integrity Commission called her to meet with them, she reviewed her file and called the clerk to the houses of Parliament and requested a copy of the list of vehicles that she had acquired using the motor vehicle concession. Them are hustle concession, people. And that's going on. How many of the politicians do this? Taxpayers' money. We have to have full money if I bring a vehicle in the country, people. And they might get break off a freeway head. And it seems as if they not use the vehicle for themselves. They might give auntie, cousin, sister, pookie, everybody. That they look like to you, so. Having received the list which confirmed the 2015 vehicle, I revealed to the Integrity Commission that the vehicle was unintentionally omitted from my statutory declaration, she said. Unintentionally. She never intentionally missed it off our statutory declaration filing. It's unintentional. It's just a mistake. She forgot it. In the report, the Director of Investigation stated that he was in the possession of a letter of response dated March 29, 2022 from Dalrymple Filbert, in which she had indicated that she does not own a 2015 Mercedes-Benz GLA 250. You hear that? You see your letter? Did you hear what I hear so? In the report, the Director of Investigation stated that he was in possession of a letter of response dated March 29, 2022 from Dalrymple Filbert, in which she had indicated that she does not own a 2015 Mercedes-Benz GLA 250. However, he said evidence obtained from Tax Administration Jamaica, Ministry of Finance, Jamaica Customs, and Sagicor Jamaica Limited confirmed that the said motor vehicle was acquired and registered in Dalrymple Filbert name from 2015 until its divestment in May 2022. How are these people? Tell me if she's still in the office. Tell me the truth, people. Tell me the truth. The Director of Investigation said that due to the inconsistencies outlined with respect to the ownership of the motor vehicle, an interview was conducted with Filbert, Dalrymple Filbert on February 27, 2023, this year. He said that when she was asked whether the information contained in the declaration provided an accurate and complete representation of the asset owned, Dalrymple Filbert replied, "You know, I am going to look at a document here to verify. So I am going to tell you now that I got a letter from the Integrity Commission about a vehicle which I own, a Benz, and always said I never drove a Benz, and so I wondered what they were talking about. When I got the letter to come to the Integrity Commission, I said I would go because I have nothing to hide. Last week when I sat in the Supreme Court, I remember that I got a concession for a vehicle, which my sister drove until she sold it. I never drove it and I never had possession. I also requested from Parliament a list of my concession, for which they replied with a document showing that I received concessions for 3 vehicles. The documents detail the Benz vehicle, and so I must declare it, and said I must declare it. In a release on Tuesday, Dalrymple Filbert pointed to page 34, section 5.20 of the Commission's report, which stated that save for omission identified, she had discharged her obligation under the law to file statutory declaration for the period 2015 to 2021. We're talking about our speaker here. According to Dalrymple Filbert, the Commission recommended in its report that she resubmits a complete and accurate statutory declaration as required by law. I will do so by tomorrow, Wednesday, September 2023, she said. Let me be clear. I do not knowingly represent the position to the Integrity Commission. It was a genuine oversight, she said. Let me read it again. Let this be clear. I did not knowingly misrepresent the position to the Integrity Commission. It was a genuine oversight, she said, noting that the matter is now in the hands of her legal team led by King Counsel Peter Champagne. During Tuesday's sitting of the House, Dalrymple Filbert explained that she decided to table report to ensure that there is no accusation of conflict of interest. I have done so because I have absolutely nothing to hide. After the report is tabled today, the report is being sent to the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee for deliberation. I am also, as Speaker of this House, in the interest of transparency, sending the report to the Ethics Committee, she said. She noted that under the Standing Orders 73F and 73G, all members of the House will then be given the opportunity to discuss the contents of the report in both committee meetings. Additionally, all members will be given another opportunity to discuss the contents of both reports when they are returned to the House, she said. I want to hear them type up because we already done already and see vote already. As she went on to the next agenda item, Opposition Leader Mark Golding rose and addressed her. I have a question for you arising from what you just said. However, Dalrymple Filbert refused to entertain Golding, who remained on his feet as she continued with the agenda. After making several attempts to ask his question and realizing, after making several attempts to ask his question and realizing that he would not be accommodated, Golding and the other members of the opposition walked out of the chamber. Don't I tell that Mark Golding walk out? Mark Golding walked out of the chamber. So let's see what I want to say, people. Let's get some context to what I want to say. Let's get some meat on the bone. So let's get to the to the meat of the matter. So let's get to the meeting yesterday in the Parliament, right? Make we hear what I want to. Remember, you know,
Leader of the opposition, I am going to direct you to the standing order of respect as a leader of the opposition. I am going to direct you to the standing orders as it relates to a ruling of the Speaker in this House. And I have ruled that this matter goes to the Oversight Committee for deliberations and to that. And I am now moving on. Bills brought from the Senate. Read it. I am following, and I did say I would follow the procedures strictly. I am doing so, and unless a member has a point of order and can bring my attention to a standing order, the matter, like any other matter, is referred to two committees.
People, no shame.
Out of respect.
People, no shame. Some of you from Mark Golding, what happened yesterday?
Now, we haven't seen the report. All that was delivered to Parliament was one hard copy and a thumb drive, but it was tabled. Our expectation in that situation was that the Speaker would step down and somebody else would take the chair and move forward with a decision as to what's to happen next. As regards Parliament, the Speaker did not step down. Instead, she proceeded to make rulings as to what should happen with this report, sending it to the Oversight Commission. Now, the Oversight Commission is established to review the role and functioning of the Integrity Commission, not to adjudicate or even investigate or consider specific reports which have been tabled in the House. She's also referred it to the Ethics Commission, which she chairs. Now, she subsequently indicated that she would recuse herself from the chair of that committee. But having sent the matter to the Ethics Committee, she's also convened a meeting of the committee next week. So she, in terms of the rulings today, has been a judge in her own cause. And I stood up to ask certain questions arising from those decisions, and I was not allowed to say a word. There's a new microphone system in the Parliament now. Today is the first day we're using it. And it does not allow you to speak. It's not activated as a microphone unless the Speaker does that. And she refused to activate my mic, so I was unable to speak. And in her rulings and in her refusal to allow me to speak, all of the government side MPs were cheering and banging and their desks and so on. And I was decided that this is a farce. This is not the kind of Parliament that we're accustomed to. It's bringing the Parliament into disrepute, and the appropriate thing for me to do was to walk out, and we did.
Hear that, people? How do you are going?
As a lead.
Look here, Mark Golding. Look here in a Mark Golding brain.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also. I do not support corruption. Corruption takes money away from children's education. It deprives hospitals of basic necessities. It means that roads are not fixed. Corruption deepens inequality. It siphons up taxpayers' money to make a few cronies richer with the political connections instead of benefiting the people. This government has been doing everything it can to weaken and undermine the Integrity Commission, which is an institution that I designed as Minister of Justice and brought the legislation to Parliament to fight corruption in this country.
Hear that?
I have said it before and I will tell you again. Jamaica cannot move forward without a government built on integrity that embraces principles of good governance in this country.
Real talk, Mark. They embrace that. 150, no, 300%. No, me embrace that. Because if I run upon an anti-corruption platform, we can't hold it. Jamaica, we tired of it, you know. We're tired of my teeth for Grand Picnic sitting. This is not safe, man. This is not good. And when Andrew Holness was the opposition leader, who remember what Andrew Holness did with Richard Azan? Richard Azan corruption that time was just making 10 stars out in the Linstead market, 10 shops and give to market people, keep them out of the sun and the rain. Some were PNP and Labour right together, get the shop from Richard Azan. Andrew Holness launched a campaign attack on Richard Azan. Richard Azan couldn't stand Richard Azan after handing his resignation because Andrew Holness refused to sit in Parliament with Richard Azan. What was Richard Azan's crime? He made 10 shops for some people in the market, but he didn't go through parish council. Some I's wasn't dotted and T's crossed. That's the only thing. He never swindled out the money in his pocket. He never benefit him like that. Do you understand me? And that was corruption for Andrew Holness when Andrew Holness was the opposition. So Andrew Holness cried hell and said, I'm not going to sit in Parliament with Richard Azan. Now, do you think the PNP should sit down in Parliament with a woman there? And enough of them, yeah? Like I said this morning, Andrew Holness wouldn't, the opposition would sit down with Andrew Holness, the Prime Minister, as an opposition based on what he was saying. Because Andrew Holness as the opposition, he was speaking the good things, right? But can't believe that Andrew Holness, the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness as an opposition, I couldn't see him sitting down with Andrew Holness as a Prime Minister. So I could hear what Andrew Holness have to say back then, when it happened. Richard Azan. And this is Andrew Holness as the opposition leader. 10 years ago.
We don't feel comfortable sitting in Parliament with a Minister of Government who was openly accepting responsibility, who expresses no regret for the act, where a Commissioner of Parliament has confirmed that the act is corrupt and has referred it for prosecution. And that minister shows no sign of wanting to resign, or the Prime Minister showing no signs of moving to dismiss the minister.
With all the sympathy that one can have for support,
Brother Charles.
this is embarrassing. Not only to the government as a party, not only the PNP, but to the government, to Jamaica, to all of us. Our heads bow this morning with this sort of reaction to it.
So we have to take firm action.
Listen.
In this regard. It is a dark day for Jamaica.
Listen.
Where the Prime Minister is unwilling or afraid to act against a minister in which the public has lost total confidence and in which the institutions of the society are all agree that this person does not enjoy their trust or faith and has breached the confidence that the people have placed in them. I believe that this has the potential, if it continues, to bring down the entire government.
People, It have the potential to bring down the entire government. What was the crime again? 10 shops, give market people. That was the crime. Here, we Andrew Jones are talk about. That have the potential to bring down the government. Look what our speaker do. I want to the 6. One to the 6. You don't think it's a time for know the 6? I think a time for know the 6. Taxpayers money pay for the report already. A time we know the 6. Too much corruption are going on, so. Too much corruption, and we can't take it no more. Too much corruption. Our speaker step down. I really don't think the PNP should sit down with them people. I don't think the PNP should sit down with them. What do you think, people? Good afternoon, Red Swag. Good afternoon, family. People, this is too much now, man. It's too much corruption now. People, this is too much now, man. People, this is too much, man. Plain sight, I never not care. I know I lock up everybody. No, man. You know, so I mash up the country. When I turn Jamaica, that's all called crack pot, zinc pan, tin pan country. What is this? When I mash it up like Haiti, what is this? A bunch of bandits are run it. When Andrew Jones was running as an opposition 10 years ago, you hear Andrew Jones just say it's a dark day in Jamaica because the man make 10 stars. And look at 8 charges.
We don't feel comfortable.
Listen to this.
Sitting in Parliament with a minute.
Mark Golden could have really said this right now. It's like 10 years ago, you know. He must say not feel comfortable sitting in Parliament.
Government was openly accepting responsibility, who expresses no regret for the act. Where a Commission of Parliament has confirmed that the act is corrupt and has referred it for prosecution.
Just like this case right now. Mr. Dalrymple is referred to prosecution. Back then, when they do them work, Andrew Jones is okay with it, right? When they do the investigation against Richard Azan, right? I'm okay with it. They do a wonderful job, don't it? And even the other day, when they come out and said they now prosecute Andre Jones, don't even agree with that. They never come out and say, no, you should prosecute me. May I talk about what happened at the Ministry of Education when it was the Ministry of Education. Remember, corruption prosecution say, no charges, they not prosecute him, don't it? After Integrity Commission say, prosecute, corruption prosecutor say, no, right? They're okay with it. They never say, no, you should, your ruling was wrong. Corruption prosecution ruling was not wrong there. Corruption prosecution ruling was not wrong years under Azan. But no corruption prosecution is wrong. We could hear this 10 years ago.
And that minister shows no sign of wanting to resign, or the Prime Minister showing no signs of moving to dismiss the minister.
We could say this right now in your case right here. So Andrew Jones is going to tell us what to do now. Because he might tell us, say, whenever them do them work and they find them corrupt, right? Integrity Commission find a Minister of Government corrupt, and the Prime Minister don't want to remove them when the public will last trust in them. This is what Andrew Jones claims them to do. This is what should happen. People, I want you to understand who we are dealing with here now. That brother here.
Showing no signs of moving to dismiss the minister.
With all the sympathy that one can have for support, this is embarrassing.
Colonel Charles, you know.
Not only to the government as a party, not only the PNP.
People, tell me if this is the worst. That our Speaker of our House is embroiled in this level of corruption. 8 charges is leveled at the Speaker of the House. 8 of them. Corruption everywhere. Plus you have the leader of the House who not declaring nothing. Corruption everywhere. That's a roll down. That's a roll down. So that's why down in Jamaica State. So that's why so much killing and all type of thing are going on, people. At the crew from top. Example from top.
But to the government, to Jamaica, to all of us, our heads bow this morning with this sort of reaction to it.
Colonel Charles, our head are bow this morning, Colonel Charles. What do you say about this? This is worse and shameful. This is a worse and disgrace. This is a shameful act. This make me feel embarrassed over and over again that the Speaker of the House, we have 8 charges that are leveled that the Speaker of the House in a criminality, in a corruption, and Andrew Honest want this woman to sit down there and have the gavel say away. No, family, it must work. Do the right thing, Andrew Honest.
So we have to take firm actions in this regard. It is
Mark Goldie need to take firm action in this regard. You hear Andrew Honest tell if you do? When you have a leader of the country don't want to make a move, when the Integrity Commission and the corruption prosecution people them make a ruling, and the Prime Minister don't want to make a move because you them say them give the Prime Minister a letter for him to make the right move with her, whether they get rid of her or whatever, the Prime Minister get the letter from them for him to make the right move as Prime Minister and not side with some criminals. But as if you're a clean Prime Minister, you're going to remove yourself from this. You're not going to mix up in this. You're not going to put your hand night. If you're a clean, decent, and honest Prime Minister with integrity, you're going to throw out all them and dirty water in the road and make care over them.
take firm actions in this regard. It is a dark day for Jamaica, where the Prime Minister is unwilling or afraid to act against a minister in which the public has lost total confidence and in which the institutions of the society are all agree that this person does not enjoy their trust or faith and has breached the confidence that the people have placed in them. I believe that this has the potential, if it continues, to bring down the entire government.
Really? People, you know what have the potential to bring down the government? The Speaker of the House have 8 charges leveled at her and the Prime Minister still a hug her up. That have the potential. What Prime Minister was talking about is that 10 shop that hasn't built for market people. The man never make $1 off of them, but he never go through something in a parish council. And that's it. That was crime then, and Andrew Honest grind it out. Andrew Honest build a campaign around it. He get to the news media. He say, Azan have to step down. What I say? The man said, Azan have to do what? Step down. The man never stop until Azan wrote his resignation and gave Portia, and Portia accepted his resignation. You know? And if you understand, I say, people, the man lose his job because of that. 10 shops in bill. He losing job because of that. So now, may I read something at the Gleaner? Lawmakers warned to tread carefully on the report. Retired Justice Seymour Panton, the chairman of the Integrity Commission, has made it clear that there was no committee of Parliament that can interfere with the ruling of the Director of Corruption Prosecution, Keisha Prince Kamika, against Speaker of the House of Representatives Marisa Dalrymple Filbert. The Speaker, who presided over the tabling of a damning report from Director of Investigations Kevin Stevenson and DCP's ruling, referred the reports to the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee and the Ethics Committee of Parliament for deliberations. With the DCP's ruling that the Speaker should face 8 charges, including breaches of Integrity Commission Act and making false statement in her statutory declaration over a 6-year period, Panton said only Director of Public Prosecution, DPP, Paula Llewellyn, can stop a prosecution launched by DCP. There is no accountability other than the Director of Public Prosecution who can stop a prosecution launched by the Director of Corruption Prosecution, Panton told the Gleaner. The chairman of the anti-corruption body said the ICE report and ruling were copied to the Deputy Speaker, Juliet Onis, because of what we saw as conflict involving the Speaker herself tabling her matter. That's why we sent the report to the Deputy Speaker. Prime Minister wife, you know, that's another conflict too, you know. In its cover letter, the Parliament on September 11, the IC asked the officials of the House to take special note that the subject of the reference investigation is the sitting Speaker of the House of Representatives. In that regard, the IC stated that in the interest of good governance, the Honourable Speaker may deem inappropriate to recuse herself from the parliamentary procession that are associated with her matter. Let me read it again. In the regard, the IC stated that in the interest of good governance, the Honorable Speaker may deem it appropriate to recuse herself from the parliamentary processes that are associated with the matter. However, the Speaker presided over both the tabling of the investigation report and ruling by the DCP, as well as to refer documents to the IC Oversight Committee and Ethics Committee for discussion. The IC made it clear that it is for those reasons that this letter is also addressed directly to the Deputy Speaker and the Clerk to the Houses. At the same time, Pantan has cautioned lawmakers who are members of both committees to tread carefully, as the ruling would be the subject of a court matter, and as such, the sub judice rule should be observed. Of course, they are in Parliament, and they would not want to be doing something which is going to be published, which breaches the sub judice rule, he said. They have a bunch of lawyers in Parliament, very learned people. One would expect them to remember that once a charge is involved, there should not be discussion as to merit and so on, which will be a matter for a court to be determined, the IC chairman added. He stressed that the general rule applies, that when a matter is before the court, utterances should not be made that could be prejudicial to the trial. Earlier this year, government senator in his State of the Nation presentation suggested that there were some people at the IC who were not schooled in criminal law that were trying to tell the DCP what to do. Pantan made it clear that this assertion was totally false. You would think that these senators and other parliamentarians would not want now to be discussing what the DCP has done. He reasoned. Further, he argued that the Integrity Commission Act made no provision for the ruling of the DCP to go to the Parliament. In interest of transparency, Pantan said that the IC is sending the DCP's ruling to Parliament. They can review the ruling of the DCP legally, he noted. People, and nothing are going to Jamaica, I want to party shop. We can't call it party shop because never way for a party shop where I do good. And that woman I sit up on Parliament, people will tell one thing in the comment section now, Jamaica now run good. And Andrew Owens, the boogie man up there. I'm a lead the biggest boogie shop, you know. The biggest boogie shop. See now? Biggest boogie man shop, people. Go buy a boogie man. Just look on him. I'm a lead head of corruption now, people. Just look on him good. They say, brother, I don't think we're going to get away with the jokes. And Paula Lulin, we are watching you. A matter of fact, you should recuse yourself from these cases. Paula Lulin should recuse me, so now go like so now get away with everything, you know. Una go like una stay there forever, you know. Una go like una now come out of power, you know. I'm constantly reminding of Mark Meadows and Julian and Peter Navarro and such guys. Yeah, me constantly remind of that, you know. Collect some member, like on above law, because so deep in a corruption and never get no punishment. You just believe say, will never get no punishment. Look what people will see have them nice life and they throw it to be in politics. Follow the wrong set of people and go into politics, and I follow to be in the wrong crooked leader and get yourself in a trouble. I want to know wrong from right. Now play this again. This need crowd.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also. I do not support corruption. Corruption takes money away from children's education. It deprives hospitals of basic necessities. It means that roads are not fixed. Corruption deepens inequality. It siphons up taxpayers' money to make a few cronies richer with the political connections instead of benefiting the...
Mr. Somebody said, Brother Victor said, where the PNP is supposed to get money from? Come on, people. Corruption. Stop corruption. Fix up the Integrity Commission, lock up crooked politicians, stop corruption of the country. Good. We're not poor. Getting on the head people. Stop thinking like we're up on a plantation. Stop thinking like a slave. We are better than this. Some of us are still thinking like a slave, like better can't come, man. So the thing said, man, people are politicians that hurt the country. $200 billion slipping out of your country through mismanagement, misappropriation, and corruption. $200 billion. Did you know that, Jamaica? Did you know that? Over $200 billion slip out of a country every year. Mismanagement, misappropriation, and corruption cause that. And you want to tell me, say, where we going to get the money to do all of this? Start locking up politicians and so on in the country, so better. Start locking them up. Start locking up politician people and see if the country no better. That is a problem. A years, nobody got jail, you know. And when one come in and them do it, the next come in and them do it, and nobody no stop. It's a pattern on both sides. So what if you take Mark Golding to come in and fix it? You have to start somewhere. Him start Integrity Commission. He shows him have some thing in him where he knows the corruption about the country, you know. Him build the Integrity Commission Act. Him fix it, people. They sit with Andrea tear down. Him build it. For whole politician accountable. So it shows they want some stuff different. So family, Andrew understand it. I mean, I know what else to tell you. You know, see, even though the man are robbing, and you know, see all them are corruption, you know, still company page in support of. Hold on. You know, no love the countryman. You know, love yourself. You know, love the grandkids. Feelings you know support politician for. Because you feel or maybe you get something and some curry goat and some money. Now, if you deal about with grandkids, criminal have to come out of office, corruption on both sides, and not just one side, not people. Because remember, me always tell us at this point, how corruption is so widespread, Labour right and PNP pocket, they get shake out from the Grand Picnic. Forensic audit must be done, and PNP and Labour right. That's what I think, people. I will shake out them pocket for the Grand Picnic them. Anything them thief must be given back to the goddamn coffers for Grand Picnic people. Me tell you over and over, enough of them from PNP and Labour right, I drive around our Picnic them Range Rover. Enough of them live in our Picnic them house and a palap and Picnic them land. Enough of them cow them up and store them land have a Grand Picnic. Enough of them offshore account to them have a Grand Picnic. Enough of them big old equipment they see them have in Jamaica and live fat and show off like them as somebody have a Grand Picnic belong to. At times everybody pocket get shake out. Me the business who left and right, everybody pocket to get shake out. And if the Mark come look, he wants to build the Integrity Commission. I'm with the man who is anti-corruption. Why would a man I think to come in there when him build up the anti-corruption body to send thieving politicians go to prison? Why would he be thinking that way? Then why would Andrew Wallace mash it down? So why would Mark Golding building it up? The whole thieving politician and send them to jail. Why Andrew Wallace do that? Yes, see man go reverse, see man mash it down. So who better? You can support a man under the claim asset family. We have too much and them can't show him get it. You're good at that. You might rap for your Grand Picnic is to show someone who still there on the plantation when they come to politics. When they've been used. Things and feelings that become a grandmother, they support that. If you think as a patriot about your country, that's not the way, man. Man, sign a code of conduct, are you good with that? Man, take out the money out of SSL, are you good with that? At the Ministry of Education, what about school dog again, are you good with that? The man of his wife in an office, and you're good with that. Integrity Commission, Oversight Committee. Should they all about in the office? Constituency, money when I get development fund, share the chairwoman. We're not good with that. And a country you love, man. A man and party you love. You're just a fool for party. You don't think about no Grand Picnic. And what do you man? When I take it from a man who supported Andrew Ones, you know? Take it from a man who supported Andrew Ones, me, and so many others. Take it from me, who wanted change. That's why I supported Andrew Ones, because he speak like him of the change. I think he was going to do good. Take it from a man who supported Andrew Ones. Me no come on there, so come be no bias nothing. Me supported Andrew Ones, and many people now come tell us they support Andrew Ones because them shame to come say it. They're not shame to say that. A million times on my page, I don't know me already. Take it from a man who supported Andrew Ones when he was running against Portia. I strongly support the man. Me give him a shot and get a chance. people, nobody can say nobody give Andrew a fair shot. Fair chance. Everybody love Andrew. Everybody love the man. I don't know that too. Fair shot. Go on. Second time the people have even give him more seat. Go on, go run road, boss. More seat. You want more seat? Go on, go do a business, boss. Go on a road. And I'm going to go do a business. No, people, I'm rich friend them. Pay dictatorship and radam 15 years. Gunshot, starvation, bad road. Lies, corruption. I know that me sign up for me to support Andrew Onis first time. Liberator, that's what they sign up for. So why we wagon for the poisonous train? And the 100-day promise we would wait for no coming yet like term limits for prime minister and set date for election and impeachment process for crooked politician. None of the 100-day promise will come true, people. And almost 8 years, Some for sit down now and do. Give you 12 years. For do what? For the 100-day promises come true. After when the idiot people, after when they on the plantation see we come off for that long time, people. We did give him a shot. So it's time now to give our next man a shot. I saw me see it. See how me see it. He did get a chance. Nobody don't fight him up. He get another chance and he get more seats. Go on a road, go do the work. So true, I didn't know money from a politician and no feel good nothing. Come and tell us that PNP background where I come from, I'm went and supported Andrew Onis, so my family cuss out there, especially my brother. My one brother there, every minute, every chance he getting cuss me out and mark me with it. Well, man, not talk about nothing, man, and you support Andrew Onis. My brother, every minute, every chance he getting, like he stick me at the side, that the same cut to the over and over. Oh, fire, man, you support Andrew Onis, so that you get. Oh, fire, so I see him cut him and stab every minute, My one brother like that, man. Yes, because of PNP, my background, I come from, because I don't know nothing better family, I that me grow up in and not blame me. I want to come and find myself. When I start look back upon Jamaica, I say, neither the PNP or the Labour right now mean we no good. I come find that out, So neither the PNP nor the Labour right now do we good. They say this young man company named Andrew Onis with all the promises. Or he might have the cleanest, the most anti-corruption cabinet. How I'm going to take care of corruption in the country? You're going to make me sleep with the windows and door open? How the man come mean? How the man promise the man mouth sweet. That time my brother in England, left from England, come to Jamaica, the man about look criminal thing in England, when the man could have stayed there and fight it. The man take a one-way ticket and come back to Jamaica, can you hear about, bro, God no. And Andrew promise and said, Jamaica got change now. The man there in Jamaica suffer right now. That's what they call the man mad. People, the man is mad at Andrew Onis, People, the man is mad at Andrew Onis, We talk about a real support of Andrew Onis, The man said they're in England and they could have fight him like a case. But they said, boy, when you see Andrew Onis and doing thing, and you say, you know what? That brother look like say I change Jamaica for the better. So many things too. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So basically, yeah, I support Andrew Onis was running with Portia. But he's only one term I support him for. One term. Because by him going and show himself after one term, I don't support him again. Because after I'm going and see him, I do the things that are worse than Portia. One term. Remember, you come and say I bring change. The first term, I never hear the 100-day promises. Some of us still hang on for it. The first term, I'm going to see that one of the 100-day promises come true. You think I support you again, boss? Seriously, people. Me quick. That's how I draw my support. Me say the first term you get and the first 100-day promise not come true all now. And let me tell you when me really draw the brakes for Andrew Onis. During the big C, my people. During the big C. When the man say him not calling the election. That time over here start fretting the people. When we see the thing of the big sea go around the world and a whole of people are dropping it, I take out people, And we see there China, a whole of people are drop. When they got Italy, I see the amount of people are drop. When they are England and the people are drop. And we say to ourselves, so we call loved ones, we tell all the co-worker friends, say, boy, I know me no hear what nobody drop out of Jamaica because of that, No, man, we Jamaica people now bush out there. We know we do good and we have the sunshine out there, hot sun and the bush, and we know we can drink bush tea and fight this thing when it come to us. And we are worry. People who never worry, in a big sea, before they hit Jamaica. Me that worry because we know so healthcare system is fragile. They don't have that type of healthcare system if what happen at them place there, happen at Jamaica. So the whole time, me a cheer and Tough Tan and me a cheer and Andrew Onis, you know, I say them a do a good job, you know, because when the rest of the world are fall for the thing, you know, the Jamaica, you lock down the thing, you know, and the country run good, you know. Think, oh, you never remember that, people? Oh, yes. The country run good because the first sign of the big C, the man them shut down school and sit and say, we are lock this and lock that. Talk to people. That time they are foreign and me a brag and boast with the co-worker them. Me a brag to them and say, you know, Jamaica have one case of this and that and we go down there and yeah man, we drink up a bush and thing and me they are sell Jamaica and ring the Jamaica bell. When Andrew Onis say, no, me not think about no election. Me say, good man, that man. Yeah man, I right move that the boss, right move. People, couple days later, like a man go to bed one night and the man wake up the next day and the man call election in the middle of the pandemic. The man start drag people by a motorcade, in a truck, in a bus, pile up the people them in the middle of the trouble, you know. From there, so, my mind changed against Andrew Onis. You know what I mean? The people them no good. It's a self thing. You use the people them. You told us and you lied to us. You say now think about no election. And by God we bed and wake up back. Election and the bigger the pandemic. People, that's when we really say man are crazy. Is it? That's when we really done with you. If there's any hopes, may I look for any hope and say no. Because from the first term, people realize that they brother. Now we put 100-day promise. Because remember the promises me support you final. All the good promises and sleep with the windows and door open and all them things. So the brother was serious upon crime. No corruption in the parliament. You say, people, the first term, I'll know the 100-day promise not come. You think I still support you for the next term? Take me idiot. After the chicken back, I want and flour, and I hand out no one. I don't want to promise from politician. I will grant pick the city where I defend now. People, I will grant pick the city where I defend now, Jamaica. And let me tell you how. Jamaica, a lot of you come from the garrison, come from country town, and you want to come from. When you realize I want to see a politician more than once a blue moon, every 4 and 5 years. Now we're going to make them come around now and buy we out with money and make a run behind them like an idiot. Now, if you're not dead for hungry the last 4 or 5 years, you're not going to dead for hungry the winner. Me say if you're not dead for hungry the next 4 and 5 years when you don't see these guys, you see them once every 4 and 5 years. What are they doing for you? That means you really don't need their money. Because whether they give you money or not, you still are going to live for the next 4 and 5 years. Again, talk to the people. A lot of we don't see them for every 4 and 5 years. I want to dead for hungry. So when they come this once a blue moon and give me money, don't make them control their head, people. They want to come on once a blue moon anyway. So when they see them or not, Jamaica people still live. Whether they are bata or whether they are living in luxury, we don't still live. From Brogard to Hogard. Hey, well, I would be stupid to sit down here and see the direction my country are go down. I'm still hitching my trailer upon this engineer. I would be stupid to see this a trouble with country in, and Jamaica is at the crossroad. I'm still continue cross the crossroad, or may have a left to make, or a right to make, or a U-turn to make at the crossroad. You can either make a U-turn at the crossroad, a right turn, or a left turn. I'd be stupid if I continue down that dark road. People, the biggest problem right now is corruption and lies. Lies and corruption, people. And we're not taking no more. Thank you so much, guys. And Mark Golden, make a place again, you know.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also. I do not support corruption. Corruption takes money away from children's education. It deprives hospitals of basic necessities. It means that roads are not fixed. Corruption deepens inequality. It siphons off taxpayers' money to make a few cronies richer with the political connections instead of benefiting the people. This government has been doing everything it can to weaken and undermine the Integrity Commission, which is an institution that I designed as Minister of Justice and brought the legislation to Parliament to fight corruption in this country. I have said it before and I will tell you again, Jamaica cannot move forward without a government built on integrity that embraces principles of good governance in this country.
I agree.
A corrupt government.
Me back that speech. May I tell you, that speech on Sunday, one of the best speeches I've ever heard in a long time. Bar none. I tell that to the people. When I hear the speech, boy, I feel hope. Look, hope for the country. God know. When I hear the man say, boy, when the man hear the man touch upon the beach, and so if you have access to a beach and man look on the laws and stuff, even if I have to change some stuff, the man say if you have access to a beach, Jamaica, do you hear that come from the other side? Why no, Mira do a video upon the point that he made. But people, we are keep these promises in our head. Just like we keep Andrew honest plan in our head. We don't forget it. So when them come in there and them make all these promises and not come true, we are going to be here to keep on joking them with it and make them know so them lie. You see it? All right, people, because Mark Gordon coming to power, we must hold them accountable too, people. It is our duty. Far too long we have politicians, we call them God, and we don't hold them accountable. And we watch them mash up the country. And who feel it? The grandkids. The grandkids must come suffer like a woman. The grandkids must come suffer like a way. How about this here? Eh? May I ask you?
Can't call me again. You can't call me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy life. Can't buy skin, and we can't buy time. You can't call me again. Can't call me again. You can't call me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You got chop line and a resort to crime. You can't call me again. But they gonna eat no money, what they at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss the way in the year, little rat you. Use the youth, them money, waste and bust a man to start you. Send the like a catch you, but they got enough to that you. Take the spit of money, girl, and say that is not you. One day, the man above him, him a got a better. But it in the kitchen, some of five and like a part two. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It's on me. 300% free. It's on me. Garbage pile up in it. It's on me. Give the teacher them raise. It's on me. I see corruption see. It's on me. Mash down the people them out. It's on me. Every day appear arms out. It's on me. Appear money them a thief. It's on me. And them a sell out the beach. Can't call me again. You can't call me again. You hold me down for.
Look back. Big up on yourself, people. Enough love, enough. Yeah, man.
Can't call me again.
Can't fool again, people.
You can't call me again.
Remember that.
You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy life. Can't buy skin, and we can't buy time. You can't call me again. Can't call me again. You can't call me again.
Can't fool me again.
Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You got chop line and a resort to crime. You can't call me again. But they gonna eat no money, what they at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss the way in the year, little rat you. Use the youth, them money, waste and bust a man to start you. Send me like a catch you, but they got enough to got you. Take the spit of money, girl, and say that is not you. One day, the man above him, him a got a better. But it in the kitchen, some of five and like a part two. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It's on me. 300% free. It's on me. Garbage pile up in it. It's on me. Give the teacher them raise. It's on me. I see corruption see. It's on me. Mash down the people them out. It's on me. Every day appear arms out. It's on me. Appear money them a thief. It's on me. And them a sell out with each. Can't call me again. You can't call me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy skin, and we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't put me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You that chop line and a resort to crime. You can't put me again.
For me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The 100 promises, none of them no deliver. Cut up the youth and rock and they don't in our figure. Member both money and they life them fell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start like thief with themselves.
It burn me.
What they treat the market man.
It burn me.
What them a treat the cat man.
It burn me.
What they treat the peanut man.
It burn me.
What them a treat the dirt man.
It burn me.
What them a treat the sun man.
It burn me.
What them a treat policeman.
It burn me.
How them a treat soldier man.
It burn me.
How them a treat everyone.
Can't put me again. You can't put me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't put me again. Can't put me again. You can't put me again. You hold me down.
People, that's why you know, as usual, before, me always are telling you, you know, every politician must be held accountable. Every one of them. Thank you so much, Isilda. Or she. Thank you, Manas. People, every politician must be held accountable. All of them. Don't, because you know me not trust a politician, not true. Carlos not trust none of them. Remember, it's not like say Mark Golden now coming to come do good. And I believe say we do good. Better, Andrew, way better. But you see, because we've been abused for so many years and lied to. So even the Messiah present himself to us, Carlos are gonna have doubt. Sorry guys, I did some mistake. Because until we see change, my people, do you hear me? Until we see change, like the promises of Mark Golden, free up the beach and all that, change can come. Change can come, cannot last forever. But until we see you come in power and put all those promises into action, then before me feel a little bit different. Yeah, do you understand, people? You know when you live with somebody who's abusive, and every day the person come tell you, say, come beat you, beat you, beat you. When they beat you, them say, baby, me love you, and baby, me love you. After time, that don't mean nothing no more. Every day you get beaten. Or you pass somebody, and every time you pass them, they give you a big slap. Every time you pass them, you got flinch, not true. All when they now slap you. So even when they now slap you, every time you pass somebody, they get a slap. Blow! So when you pass that person, you go flinch, right? Thinking that person gonna slap you, can do it all the time. Just like when the politicians them lie to us all the time and then they never perform for me. Everybody gonna go get rich. So even when a person, you're gonna pass a person who's not gonna slap you, and there's no need to flinch that day. You're gonna flinch because that's how they used to the slap. So even Mark Golden is gonna take us to the higher level, which I know in better Andrew, but I have to ask two different men. Andrew always says, no, this not in this man class. When it comes to integrity, it's clear and all of us can see. You understand? Until we see otherwise. So, me is that kind of guy. I just think that me gonna get slapped again. You understand me? I say, people? Yeah, me just believe I'm gonna get slapped again. So until me pass you, I may realize you don't really slap me before me believe you. And if you understand me, I say, people, I feel say me I'll get slapped again. That's how me feel. You know, a victim. That's why victims so scared, you know, because they just believe that somebody will victimize them again. And that's how me feel. That's why it take a long time for victims to warm up to people, because there's so much abuse here. So much abuse of the Jamaican people, all my life, people. So even though Mark Golden might be the man to do the best prime minister ever in the world, people, until you go in there and show Carlos, say different and start putting the work, we can come back from the page and say, people, yes, the man I do something different, people, you know. The man promises, the man must have 12 promises already. You know, like this Andrew Owen say, where 100-day promises. None of the numbers are people. We are going different way. And that the man promised, brother. The man promised a clean cabinet. Now look on the House Speaker. Look how the man promises something clean now, people. And the man do all of this and impeachment process to cook a politician. Now the man hide teeth in politician himself. I want to understand what I'm going on. So I know this Andrew Owen will support. So just like I know this is Mark Gold, if Mark Gold come in power, how do we know what kind of Mark Gold in support based on what I say? In policy, in speech, in promise. That's why we support you. Not for rice and curry goat and few $1,000. Neaming out the country, neaming out the kids, them birthright, neaming out the future, neaming out the hospital and the roads, neaming out schools, neaming out education, neaming out jobs. We just a neam so. We just a neam. I don't want to say the neam. Everybody had a personal problem at church out hand to politician. We don't give a damn about something that is going to help everybody. Make us neam out the future and be serious with this thing now. I want to understand what I say. Let me say, anybody ever come in there, PNP and labor right, people don't think all this a joke. People may not PNP and labor right, you know. No, man. No, man. Me suppose Andrew Otis for change, but me not PNP and labor right. Me I look change. They don't see me turn on a 2x4 and beat any party. How are there people? Me I do it for change. That's why I say over and over, come in not trust nobody. And there has been widespread stealing since me a boy till now. Politicians in Jamaica on both sides rich. Politicians in Jamaica, PNP and Labour, right? They're rich. That's rich, so. That's super rich. Enough people in the private sector had better paid job than politicians. And you can't rich so. Or politicians rich so. That's what I say. Because of widespread stealing, I'm going to trust nobody at this point. Every politician in Jamaica must get a forensic shakedown. Every one of them. And if you love your country, that's how you're supposed to think. Nobody said, no, Carlos, man, I don't see labor right. They forget, because them thief, you know. They thief more than the PNP. And some of the labor right, they must say, no, man, what about the PNP? They are the real criminal. People may see that back and forth. We don't have to hear that. They both of them wronged us, people. Wronged our Grand Picnic. Our Grand Picnic have come out in a wants and hungry and have rough life like me and you. And them we fight for. If you go Grand Picnic should have come and run to go foreign and go to Mexico, but if you run to a beautiful country, Jamaica is not poor. Like some people ask, so Mark, go and get the money from for this and that. People who don't realize how rich the country is. Stop it. The country is not poor. Jamaica not supposed to have a run to go overseas, but because of these people over the decades, PNP and labor right. That's what I say. Boom, full stop. Full stop, everybody. Tap yourself. Widespread thieving. Me don't know if a supervisor do it. Me don't know if a manager do it. I don't know if the boy will drive the forklift I do it. I don't know if the canteen cooker do it. I don't know if the janitor do it. I don't know if the day supervisor or manager do it. I don't know if a swing shift or night shift graveyard. I don't know which one of them I do it. It's just widespread thieving on this compound. I can't put a hand on it. I'm missing stuff everywhere. What you do, people, at this point? Stop, everybody. We are shake out everybody pocket. PNP and labor right. Anybody come up clean, we're good. If you come up dirty, make the chip far where they may. We're not sorry for none. PNP and Labour right come up dirty, we'll kick you out there. Just like how you may come out against our speaker, I see you may come out against you. I'm a grand pick me fight for think of me. Some of we fight for ourselves. We need to stop that. And we put all feelings in it, our wants, our needs. That's how we're going to stop big politicians when we get the things done around here, like we're idiots. The Grand Picnic we are fight for this, a fight for a Grand Picnic and great ones on the barn yet. And Mark with the beach, if Mark with the beach people. You see, Mark come promise the beach thing there. Mark a man enough to legislate, to write laws and stuff. Him quick man writing laws like that. Mark a bright man, you know. You see, man, I give him speech, I man never look down. I want him to give him closing argument, me I watch him and look down in the people. I want him to give him closing argument, the man look down for the paper. I give him closing points, people. When the man I let go, point after point and a point after point. Straight from the cranium. Straight from the brain. So like the brain full already. So if Mark coming people, this is how we do it now. Make us stop going like we are idiot and kunomono. We're going to hold them accountable. Because we're going to look for the beach free up, you know. Not in no second term. We're going to need all of them that thing and start approach from now. That's how you get the vote for the second term. Now go in there like an Andrew Honest and I do nothing for the whole eight term. And now you tell people, say, we don't see the success yet. We don't see prosperity yet. It's out there somewhere, man, but them just don't see it yet. We don't have that for no politician people. We say, man, going to want to see action and things that change and move from the first term. That's how you get your vote the next time. Now going and do nothing and expect me to come support you for another 4 more years, brother. The 100-day promises you don't even give me in 4 years in there for Jamaica make a move, so no. And them the level brain for their partner. And because so diety that we love the man. Lord the man, I see the man just come in there, man. Lord, I'm coming down to excuse for rich politician. I will stay poor. Look up at that we do. Look up at that we do. Now the labor right is between the promise and the prosperity. The prosperity now work no more. They can't use that name, prosperity. If you notice, Labour right now using that name. The name was handed to a donkey. And the donkey is using the name much better than Andrew Honest are using. The donkey is prospering. I'm making other people prosper. Me see the donkey. Me see the donkey are prosper. And other people are prosper too. The lady are prosper. Me can see her. Like her page grew and the woman are prosper. Don't you see she prosper people? That donkey prosperity brought that lady prosperity. But not the JLP party. So that's why they want to give it. Like bad foot take the donkey while the JLP have it. So you see the lady, so the lady use the donkey well, they need prosperity. The donkey is prospering with her, and in the meantime, she's also prospering. And that message coming from that lady. But when the labor right have it about 8 years, no prosperity for the people. No, them I tell we say, change will come and we don't see it yet. Jamaica people, a plantation on the pan. Mama said, okay, I have to read and write people. When I make some people fooling up like an idiot. Yeah, but almost 8 years and because nothing happened, we don't see no prosperity. Now you come out, come telling people, them say, change will come, man, but them just don't see it yet. We don't know that. That's what I say. If Mark Golden get a chance and go in there, we want action from your going there. The first 4 years we're supposed to see party a plan, I take shape. People, you know, said some things take long for happen, people. And you're not going to get all the promises. I understand that. It's politics. But at least the main things should have shape up by the end of your first term in office. We not take no more long chatting from nobody. For my grandpicnic things. Because the two of them me and fight for. Me not caring no more dead for my grandpicnic things, you know, people. People say me dead for my grandpicnic things. Me not care. I'm a great grandpicnic people. I'm full of grandpicnic to anyone on about it. We never fight for Jamaica. We always fight for man and party. We don't love the country that much to fight for the country and take a feet. We put our arms around labor right and PNP politicians and allow them to go out of the country under our watchful eyes. We were the lookout, PNP and labor right, you remember? We are the lookout why them got out of the country. We, aiders and abettors, Jamaicans who are PNP and labor right. We, both of us, we can't, people, we are guilty. We are the lookout person while politicians have got out of the country and we don't get none, you know. You say them rich. We are the lookout person all these years. We are lookout. People make us stop do it. We screw over ourselves. And we come out about, Lord, the man, the next side do it too. Lord, the man, the next side do it too. Lord, the man, the next side, the next side. And till the country reach, at what point you're going to put the foot down? Like people are coming in the comment section and when I say, Carlos, so when PJ, this and that, you never come out, come say, people will never have the social media them time, brother, and the vloggers. A different time now. The clock's set right, reset right now. Change come right this minute. So me ask those people, at what point do you want with a request change? Is when the PNP come back in the power? And some of the PNP must say, Lord, the man, the next side do it too. Wait till Labour come back in the power. So we have to really put the foot down at some point, people. Too much corruption in Jamaica. The Speaker of the House need to step down. Andrew Honest up there saying they claim asset, they fish right from the head. Just like Mark Golden said. People, we not take the side of politician, man. Go vote for your side, people. Come out and vote. Go and vote, because we have to exercise our rights, because people dead for that. Go vote, me not tell you, say no go vote. Remember, me never tell you, no video for voting, me say no go vote. But cut out the heartedness. If you vote for a man like you vote for Mark Golden now. And you're going in the whole 4 years, Mark Golden don't do nothing like Andrew Honest. give out 100-day promises when not fulfilled. You gonna vote for him again? You gonna vote for him again? Or you come out and check him and say, yo, warm to the beach them. Because the beach are one of the biggest things what me and the brother talk about, you know, and the crime, you know. When I deal with crime, you know, and the corruption, you know. Because if you deal with corruption, crime solve, you know. If politicians start going to prison, we crime problem solve. The fish right from the head. These are the big ticket items I expect Mark Gordon go in there and start pursue more as it changes. The man mentioned, say, all the beaches around the country are sell out and a pay hotel are put up there. And when every hotel put down, the people them can't go up on the beach. Him say he want tourists and black people, Jamaicans come mingle. Whoever here say that. Any day that about my Jamaica, will life change? Will life change? Like we say, treat the people like an animal you will get. Treat them decent so you see them turn into decent people. All the year and the Andrew Unes is radam 15 years. I mean, if a Mark Golden is fight for crime, is a compassionate approach. A compassionate approach towards the people. All Andrew Unes come as brute force and radam slam palm. But me say, Mark Golden going at people, hold him accountable. It is our job. We are the watchdog. We are the biggest opposition boy. Be the watchdog. That's why they get to thief so much money. Can nobody now watch it? We make the servant run over away and do whatever they want to do. Even hold up and take 300% raise. What a stupid boss is. We have some idiot boss, you know. That the servant can hold up and take force 300% raise out of way and we can't say nothing. And we are the boss, you know. We are the boss. Think about that. You know? So, when I understand myself, people, I love her now. Tell me what you think about Miss Dalrymple. Should she stay there as Speaker of the House or she should resign? Tell me, people. Country we are talking about now. Our grandpick the sitting we are chat about. Talk to me, Labour right. Tell me in the comment section. If your grandpick the sitting here fight for you don't want that woman in the office. Tell me, put in the comment section, Labour right. I want to hear from someone who know. Come on, get you out of the mindset of the art if you show and say the two of them hurt we. And we do it. And we, man, bust you up in Labour or PNP. We are the aiders and the betters. We are partner in crime. But the whole time, we never get nothing poor. We are poor and never get richer and richer. Drive Range Rover. What we are drive? Think about it, people. May I ask you again before we hang up. Do you think, based on what you're here today, when we read for you, and the reports that you hear, do you think the Speaker of the House should still be the Speaker of the House? What do you think should happen to the Speaker of the House? In your own words. Me never say what should happen to her. 8 charges, 8 counts. A felony, people. A felony. You mean to say we have a felony run the house? Me don't know. People, 8 counts. Tell me what should happen to the lady, in your own words. What happened? What must happen, Jamaica? Tell me in the comment section. She must go. She needs to step down. Letitia Elliott. BCS Smith, yes, she should go. You tell me, people. Patrick Godfrey said, resign. David Jerry said, Periwinkle must go. At Jamaica, we talk about people. Navlet Samuels. BCS Smith to be fired, yeah? Real Swire said she got to go. Conjure Bulldog and Lipstick, all of them must be sent to prison. David Jervis. Jimmy Valentine said she must go. Ivan Bradford said run her home. Marjorie Marshall said lock, stock and barrel must go. Christopher, with this much corruption, our revolution is bound to happen. She must go to prison. Letitia Elliott says she should lose her pension. Rock Goody said, must go and push out the 6. Who are the 6? Dwayne Hutchinson said, enough is enough. Time's up. Arlene Foster said she must go ASAP. And if Dawkins said run our way, Ivan Bradford said then playing us Jamaica people hardball. People are grandparents, they sit in my play with the people. People say this no more me. People gonna say for me, you know, people, I feel good about politics. I put on my shirt and my colors. I call a politician and say, yo, boss, when you win, you know, remember so and so, you know. Shan Evans said she should not only step aside, but recuse herself from the prosecution. These are criminal charges. That is true. That is true, Shan Evans. Criminal charges. Anne-Marie Davis said she must go. Janet Jones said, remember when she threw the garbage on the road, plus this charge her and fire her. Plus this charge her and fire her. I told me when she dumped some trash on the road and she get away with it. And there's a case of her with some people land and all them things there where she changed some land in her name and all type of stuff, kind of allegation. I would probably go dark and shady, shifty stuff that women are going with, you know. And she should be the peace speaker of the house. People don't tell me. If that woman shouldn't have step down, resign out of politics, period. Keith Salmon said corruption and charges proven. She should go. Gigi Jones said, we want to get back to the beach. People are they are the biggest thing, Gigi. They don't understand them thing, you know. If we get back to the beach now, our picnic away at 5 past. That means when the grand picnic them come, they can't go up on the beach. Even Bradford said time come now. Too much criminals is all in big position. Dwight Gray. Why I remember that? She is going to call the 6 names now because she is in the spotlight. La la li la li la. Mr. Gray, you're smart. Mr. Gray says she got to call the 6 now because she's in the spotlight. So she alone now take the bag. She'll bust everybody out. Sit for everybody. Rels White said, tie her and crime Joe to the stake. Miss Elliott said, Carlos, can we choose one out of the batch? So Leroy Henry said, this woman don't even have 1 ounce of shame. Family, you notice that? And she alone, that's the thing with the Labour Party. Nobody have no shame. Come look on the Prime Minister. Nobody else now have no wife and no president and Prime Minister have no wife in the office. No way boy so. It's only one man. It's what? Robert Mugabe in Africa. And Andrew Holness do this and give himself 30% raise. Not now go on no way boy, but he must shameless. So this woman, like Leroy Henry said, this woman don't even have an ounce of shame. Talk to me, man. She's wrong and strong, Letitia Elliott. Marcia Murray said, Tavares said there's no need for her to step aside. Come on. Defense lawyer, you never rang for your lawyer. Remember that? You never rang for your defense lawyer, man. I'm job to say that, you know. You get paid to say that. As a defense lawyer, Ivan Bradford, can't you actually think Jamaica is his backyard? True. How you know so? Yeah, I see it too. Angela Campbell. Be blessed herself. Letitia said, yes, so she talked to Mr. Golden. Yes. Me, she talked to Mr. Golden. And I make a recommendation and a case that is a document that is her investigation. None out of the batch is good. All rotten tomatoes, Rels White. Big up Keith Salmon, respect at Arlene Foster. Yeah, man. Bless up on yourself, family. So, our country I talk about. Ivan Bradford said, yes, Carlos. Long time I see it. People, Jamaica people, we're not poor, you know. Let me see in the comment section, some of people say, we might go and get some money for that. Jamaica people, what not talk about? You know, say politician, so much money there, they might thief it. How many times I tell you, say one politician can move billions of dollars during his or her political life if they might thief? How many times I tell you that? One politician can move billions of dollars if they might thief. One politician can move billions of dollars in a political lifetime as a thief. Real talk. Billions. And you sit down that thing, no man, I'm going to take off 250,000. What me say? You think when a politician take them, take. Stay there. Leroy Henry says she must be sent straight to prison. And some see it too. No petting. And anybody else moving forward get caught up and this be no care who if I keep my brother at night, send them go to the dungeon. Straight dungeon. Of course money in a Jamaica Nablet Samuels. What do then? Rich country. Very rich country. But its money is poorly managed. Like I said last month, 34 plus others to be named. Olive Johnson. Oh, you know so. Oh, you know so. So in the 34, the things that does 34 labor right, or not tande. Don't get too comfortable. Our Grand Prix we have fight for now. We don't play with nobody. We have 30, remember we have 34 more under the spotlight of the investigation, you know. So me know on the PNP you never jump up and feel too good, you know. Because all my life in Jamaica does PNP and labor right we have, you know. And I know that the both of them is greedy and they mean themselves good and I mean we no good and them come to self-serve themselves and serve me long up in them. They come to serve us. So out of the 34 with them have investigation, what unbelieve will happen? Unbelieve is PNP right? Don't stay there. Unless you don't love your country. That's what I say. We need to get to mind, neutralize your mind. Or else when them come down and grab certain PNP and dash them out there, you're gonna come, yeah, look here. If you thief from your grandparents if you got prison, are you gonna sorry for somebody that hurt your grandkids and hurt your future? Huh? Come on, man. We can't have our treated different. Carlos, them need to lift them up sooner rather than later. Angela Campbell and a live family. I agree with you. I agree with you. You know, I definitely agree with you. Letitia Elliott said, "Me need to have something done from last year. It put for this year, and me still scared to go home. Me need to have something done from last year. It put for this year. I'm still scared to go home. Jaja." Christian said, "Carlos, you need to look at all our SSL open up and a bag of companies, Dollar Financial, First Rock, etc. JLP have the stock exchange." What you said? JLP have the stock exchange in a them pocket. Christian, you know so? Carlos, you need to look at, come back here, man. Carlos, you need to look at all our SSL open up, a bag of companies, Dollar Financial, First Rock, etc. JLP have the stock exchange in their pocket. Real talk, family, you know so. You're not blind, you see what I want. Even if them come out of politics, there should be an investigation on them. Nablet Samuels or Somerset too. We are going for a grand picnic sitting. All old politicians were resigned. Some of them resigned at me yesterday, richer than Obama. Some of them resigned at me yesterday, go buy a place out of France. Then they get them package shake out from your grand picnic sitting. I don't care who, PNP or Labour, man. We don't need enough, you know, someone who can go to prison and investigation. We don't need enough on a big life of our picking them head. At jail, someone who go. Wouldn't miss you know. We have had enough time near up a steak and lobster and filet mignon and fish egg. At time we go to prison. We're not sorry for one. PNP or Labour. Yeah, man, everybody packing the fish cut, man, real swine. Everybody, man. Me no care who PNP and Labour stop at the door as an integrity check. Jaja. Valley should have gone to prison from them to guns in Savlamar. From them guns in son-in-law took her murder people. What do you mean, family? I try to make sense of it there. Check it again, family typo. Come on, if you understand what you're right, you know. But sometimes, you know, sometimes we have a typo and people. Keith someone say criminal network. DPP have all of them back. People do you think DPP should have been there? Should have did it right now? DPP recuse herself from them case here. She need to take care of herself. DPP need to take care of herself from this case. We're paying attention. Can them be listening above the line? Pure criminal enterprise, David Jervis. Letitia Elliott said, me went to my sister-in-law funeral in May, and after the funeral, me head USA first time, went on the beach. Wow. So basically I head back home, and the first time I go home and don't even go up on the beach. Jaja. Christian said it name Ambani. Ambani, Christian said. DPP is a wicked woman, Ivan Bradford. Jaja. Relswise said one excitement they had in a foreign over the stock market and Jamaica looks like ah boy. People, make a fight for Grand Pitney sitting, man. Come together, let's fight for Grand Pitney stuff. Not as Labourite and PNP. You can go support whoever you want to support. But make we chop off any one of them hand verbally who touch for Grand Pitney sitting. If they touch it with cloth off their hand, make we do it now, man. Make we stop be aiders and abettors now, man. There's so tired for me to look out boy for politician and them robbery. We do it, people. PNP and Labourite. All my life. Aiders and abettors we are. For mash up the country. How we do it, you know? Noble Samuel said, no, she should not deal with these cases, although the reason Andrew keep her there. You think we are idiot? We are see it, my sister. You see what I go on People are not idiot, you know. People are wake up. She needs the boot. And if the Rels White and if Dawkins say all DPP for run with too. And a lie. People are Grand Pitney sit we are fight for. We can be Labourite and PNP and go vote for whatever we want to vote for. Vote for the right thing. But make me say if a boy toxic in their hand gone verbally. You don't believe me? That's why I say we're going to my case more than Andrew. Because then we're going to get bigger phone, better phone, everything going to be up, technology going to be up. So we'll have more tools so we could focus on corruption and spotlight on politicians. See, it's just like I said, Portia was there and there was no such spotlight that was on Andrew Honest and PJ and Portia them slide. That's why some people come in the comment section sometimes they call us, where did they when this and that are going? People know. The time is now. Spotlight is hot. The internet is up. Social media are going. So from now, move on, people. I fight for Grand Pitney. I swear to God, people. People, I don't feel me I fight for. Me I fight for Grand Pitney. You know, somebody just get my first grandson. It's almost a month old, people. We just get my first grandson. But a month old. We just get my first grandson. We have 2 granddaughters. We cherish them so much. But we just get my first seed. Do you understand me, people? That little boy I come and he don't know what is facing him. Even though say him come and if we don't fight for we land, we don't get him not have no beach to swim pan on him grow up, you know. So some of you Mark Golding, I said them talk here. Me support you. I will fully support you. Because them thing I mean so much to me. So much because Jamaica City people must swim in that sort of a raka. When the beach so nice and smooth down so because the people them tired of security around them down with big stick. No matter going and consider the people, the beach will look just like Florida. You have tourists on it, you have natives on it. Lifeguard on duty with radio, police ready to work. Simple. Just have lifeguard on duty. Them can call police for anything them say I go on. Lifeguard and if you have type of reason, people. When we go to Florida, we say lifeguard on duty. You know, them tall sitting up so, in the tower, and them I look far. And they have tourists come there with natives. I like, once you get used to these people, they're like nothing in people. But right now, they keep it from the tourists. As a man see a tourist, everybody I rush him and I look same thing. Because treat the people like an animal you will get. When people left from Jamaica come and foreign and see all them tourists and white people run them down because you see them all the time. But they come over country and you can't go around them and rush you. So there's a man say, look at one white boy. So you might rush him and try get everything from him. And white boy say, no, I don't need anything. We now stop pressuring because we might not see another white boy again. Treat you like an animal you get. So me hear Mark Gold and say, boy, you must fix the beach away where people that Jamaica want, you know, and clamp down upon corruption. So 200 billion now come out of the country, and all the people ask where Mark go and get the money from. You know, say a politician take the money, you know what I mean? One politician can move billions of dollars in their political life, you know? One politician, you know? One politician can remove billions of dollars in a corruption. Who want back a country, man? People say want back a country, enough things to fix. Me hear Mark Gold in touch and stuff when me doing that video. Because in 2020, Andrew Honest run on this. Him say man give the workers them pension plan for hotel workers. You remember hotel workers? Pension plan in 2020. And all of a sudden, when Andrew Honest win, all of a sudden, all the hotel worker them basically turn contract worker, and hotel worker, it extend beyond hotel work. A lot of employers in Jamaica now them start, before them give them workers benefit, them turn them in a contractor worker. So in a contract, you don't have entitled for no benefit, boy. So that's how the companies, hotel and all of them get to screw around the workers then. So these workers work for decades in the tourist or whatever sector. When them done, some of them now no benefit forget. Them a burn upon the system. How is that helping the country when foreign company come to Jamaica, come use them like a tool, left them, then the government didn't take from the foreign company what is to be left in the country, benefit for the people. Do you understand me say? So me hear Mark Golden say, Sunday people, it warm my heart. That's why I say, Mark Golden deserve a chance. Cause kitchen table issues me and the man I talk about, when I talk about on my page, the man I said that stops with him. He said that's what they're using, them going around the law, that the government have that law, but the companies are go around it. How them go around it and not pay the people them benefit, pension, by turning the workers in a contract worker. How is that good for Jamaica? And Andrew Otis now enforce that. Andrew Otis knows say hotels steal people unemployment benefit, and at the big C they realize say they don't have no benefits. When they go for collect them benefit, all these years, hoteliers are take out money, deduct money out of these poor hotel workers, they give 99 cents to box cover. Poor people are work for you, pay them like a dog, and they still have the heartless a scrape from them, and you never put down the housing trust or all of that. They steal the housing trust, they steal the NS benefit, they get away with it when they hear government call them up. I hope Mark Golding come in power and call up these hoteliers. Take them to court so other hoteliers don't do it again. Where's the example? So Andrew Owners just laugh up with the big guys just get a free pass in Jamaica and they back off the poor. So I'd like me and Mark Golding address this people. People may heard him address this Sunday people. I may hear him say yes. So many times in the video on these people. So many times. I mean Mark Golding address on the local poor people problem say, nah man. That's what these companies using to get away, paying on the pension, turning in a contract worker. And Nigel Clark come up months ago, Nigel Clark come out and say, he's going to change from the contract worker to regular workers. You remember Nigel Clark come out and say that? He's even so convincing to the court with something behind that by saying, but guys, we can't do it one time. We're not going to have everybody in a contract. We're going to do it phase by phase, little by little. What? The law is the goddamn law. What kind of phase by phase? So Nigel Clark come out with that, and even that him say, never come out to be reality, is that they forgot the poor workers them again. And tell me your Mark says, Sunday. These are the stuff we listen to. And a man coming up power, I mean, you need to start attack and approach this stuff right away. Yeah man, right away we're supposed to say, your plan for me and the promises are come true. Don't sit here like Andrew Otis almost 8 years and I tell you that the promises, the plan is there, but we don't see it yet. Andrew Otis will tell us that the change is there, but we don't see it yet. Other people, let's not disrupt this change. The change is coming, we don't see it yet. So Andrew Otis are telling people, let's not, after 8 years almost, he might tell us that let's not disrupt. I play the poor people in the head. One of the most corrupt leader, one of the most corrupt administration. I tell us a change is coming, but you don't see it yet. Please have faith in me. Don't give up on me. Andrew Otis is telling people that it's approximately 8 years, boss. Your first 100-year promise will come true. But you're going to promise us that change is out there somewhere. You see those? That's empty space right there where there's nothing. You see them bad road and them gunshot to kill me. Change is out there somewhere, but we don't see it yet. Yes, change is out there for the rich man in pocket, but not for the poor. Change is out there somewhere, but you just don't see it yet. Don't give up on us. You're gonna disrupt this? This what? Where's the change? It's there. Where? You can't see it yet. You're gonna disrupt this? What? The change. Where's the change? It's right there. We can't see it. You saw some people. So I want to understand this argument, people. Andrew wanted to ask him, you want to disrupt this? And they ask him, disrupt what? The change. Where's the change? It's out there, it's coming. Don't disrupt it, you'll see it. You just can't see it yet. All right, boss. We believe you, boss. We don't see it yet, but we believe you, boss. All right, 4 more years, boss. Bring a change to me. God damn it. Have the people go for it. God damn it. Boy, that tell us something. The change out there somewhere. Where? After 8 years, shook not to be the 100. The 100-year promise should have ended the first term. So the prosperity not working, the name was given to the donkey who is prospering. Also the person who get the donkey is also prospering. Good move. But let's talk about the party who offers prosperity. So change is coming, but we can't see it yet. Why you disrupt this for? Disrupt what? The change. What the change there? They say, if you hear these people talk, and you have some Jamaican people say, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Me see, and you have best prime minister, sir. Change that come out that the PNP, that bad man, they bad. But I tell you people, don't let nobody take us a fool, man. Mama said, go to school, you know, man. Come on, man. Mama took a guy to school, said to go to school, man. I mean, like, seriously. I mean, one time the one man to slap up your head for your nose, every time you pass him, you get a slap. You don't know that? Every time you pass him, you get a slap. You know, flinch. You think you're not going to get a slap each time. It's like each lie, you believe it. Each lie, you believe it. At what point you go, start making people use it, yeah, man. Because someone don't go like to go to school. You know? So, remember me telling people, this fight we are fight on social media and only in the comment section. Me not left no out. This is a teamwork, people. Me never come alone. No vlogger come alone. And people, before me leave, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Jamaican time, I will have Wayne Forbes, legal, on my page. He's going to come speak his truth. I see some people put up a flyer on Facebook, and some people run out and all them thing there and just one-sided. And I wonder this and that. Like the same people would say, well, we need to come this and that. All of a sudden, when I come on, people don't want to hear the truth. They're comfortable with what is already told to them. You saw social media dangerous? You saw social media dangerous. People is already comfortable with the one side of the story that they do not want to hear Wayne's side. I want to understand. People, tomorrow evening, I'll be here on YouTube and Facebook with Wayne. Wayne finally contacted me and said, he want to speak his truth. And to me, when I'm bridging from a long time, hey, when we call upon Wayne to do anything for me, you know, Wayne jump on it, you know, with his law mind, you know. You know, it's a legal mind, man. So a long time, I know him before Andre Stevens have paged, you know, people to some own, you know. Enough knowledge that the brother they give me. You understand me? All right? So when it's time for me to step up to the plate and help my brother, and that me gonna do. You understand, man? And one of the people I know say, I have nothing with Andre Stevens. Nothing bad against the man. You ever see me come talk anything bad about him, people? Do you see me post anything on my page? I have some money, stuff because I do like other vloggers and make money off of somebody's blood. Or, you know, when somebody down, you kick them in the head. That's not for me. But I think Wayne should come speak his truth. I mean, notice people, like I said, since this happened, we learned people a lot, people. That people go with the negative and everybody believe the word thief. And that's what people use and run. And they're so comfortable with that. So comfortable that they don't want to hear the next man's side. Imagine somebody call you a thief, your character, everything for your life. Your life depends on being an honest man. And somebody come call you a thief. You don't think you have the right to come out, come defend yourself and speak the truth. And when they hear the word thief, You run with it and you have not seen any proof of anything. Not one document nobody have seen. We learn from these exercises, now, people. We learn from what God and Andrea and Wayne, you know. You think we learn from that and know my people more. We know people more on social media. Because the people run with thief. Because a man say. And they destroy. I never seen a man on social media get the amount of beat down what Wayne get. Me never see Donald Trump. Me never see Andre Onis. Me never see nobody in the history why me on social media get that little clout down what Wayne get. What that do to the man's character, reputation? What that do to his psyche, his mental space? That can cause people to go jump off a cliff and hurt themselves. Somehow not care. I don't care about Andre. Look here, man. Stop it. The man have all right to come still his side. Okay? So the people up on Facebook, they don't want to hear what the man have to say. Like, we okay with the lies that is... No, I'm a thief, man. I'm good at that. Me hear some thief already, man. I can't go. People. And none of these people have seen a piece of paper that proves that the man a thief. And you know Andre like to post stuff. Andre no hold water. If that post says, so look here, guys. Listen how Wayne talk to me after me I talk to him about the money. Guys, see the paper here and this documenting. See it there, guys. Me get this. Somebody send it to me. See it there, guys. Andre would have done that. But some of you guys just love run with the nonsense. But we say, me learn from enough of you. So now the people them say, Wayne, come talk now. The ones who are ready, now see if him name out. They're okay with that, you know, people. These people are okay. That's what I say. Social media is a very powerful tool. Our influencers and bloggers like us, we have to be careful. We are influencers, we are bloggers. With the social media, it's a very powerful tool. Come with great responsibility. We can do stuff and make people go jump off of the cliff. My people, we have to be careful. I'm going to say, on the jump, and call away thief. On the quiet and wait till you hear the man's side tomorrow. Some of them don't want to wait till they hear the man's side. They'll still a flip up. Because you're comfortable with what was told to you guys already. And you don't have not one shred of evidence and proof to call them a thief. We never see one man get beaten up on social media yet. And because of my brethren, that's why I come out and say before the train. No other blogger do it. I use my 2x4 and share the crowd. And so what I do. We ain't never thief the money, man. Let's say I'm headline big and bold and running in for me. Carlos, me name, I'm not afraid of nobody, man. A long time out, I may be politician in a man, so I'm not afraid of no. A politician may be eating us, so no. Me I'm not supposed to fight, man. Me I'm not supposed to fight in the comment section. I don't want to beat, man. Me black and delete. Oh no, me beat politician. so people, tomorrow Wayne will be here 6 p.m. Jamaican time to tell his truth. We can't wait to ask him questions, people. And just for the ones that was the boy Carlos, this and that. People, it's not an Andre beat down. When I know me run my platform already, right? The people that who know me know me run the platform. The one that will come from my page, we never see them yet on Facebook. Me say some of them on Facebook, we never see them yet. We are running for the flyer we put over there and the announcement. We never saw none yet. When you come from our Andre Stevens page. And let me tell you something. Andre Stevens in a black in the comment section, you know. Come remember say me follow Andre Stevens, you know. Now me a student at the platform. When I idiot, I'm a student with a type of arms out in the comment section, you know. And Andre Stevens no black, you know. Now in the black one can make you carry on in the comment section and got all type of antics. Not on my platform. Me black and delete. I'm ready for you tomorrow. Finger nimble. Me black and delete. Andre rarely black and delete. And I only see when I left from Andre page, come on my page, to come here, the passa. I have no passa to give you. I'm going to conduct a decent interview. And I'll be watching the comment section sharply. Because when I fly from, I better go back there. And I come on my page. Because first, I see someone honor. And my Facebook page, I have 68,000 people. So I really don't need someone honor to come over here with the passa. I can do that video with me 68,000 people and we have a good vibes because my people understand Carlos. Someone with a stupid ass question because they don't understand me. The first time when they come on my page is when I say we never thief no money because I love goddamn passa. Someone look here people. I don't get me mad sometime, you know, because we can't understand how some people think. You know, they must hear one side of the story, but Wayne must come out to the feast side. But Wayne a thief. Yeah, man, I'm a thief, man, or thief. And dirty to it, bad mind, man. He never suffer him. But hold on there. Hold on there. How did they know say the man a thief? Andre says so. What the evidence? Did Andre show one proof? No, people. Not one piece of paperwork shown. Not one vice note. I don't know, so Andre not gonna hide that. Andre, I put it out there. He wouldn't hide that. If there was anything, because the first thing Wayne asked me, you know, Wayne said, tell him to ask Andre, put out any communication, any document him have and him stealing any money. Put it out there. Just throw it out there. Any documents, any recordings, any paperwork, anything you have and him stealing money. Just put it out there. There was nothing. By the time the show ended and the light turned off, Wayne was the biggest thief in the world. And then okay with that. And someone now come say, why now? Why now? Andre is sick. Yo, no. You see someone no? Me say me learn since this Andre and Wayne stuff. I want to make it worse too, you know. Me tell you already, you know. If there's any chance that Andre and Wayne to go back, because there's just a hate and some stupid people, I want to make it worse. I want to deal with Wayne like, brother, the man, I did partner, you know, and working partner. The way you take a bomb and drop between this because Andre come out and say, thief! No, I said, no, Andre, this don't look good. This is the handle off here, blah, blah, blah. Guess what I do with it? I don't run with the man. But I say, hold on there. Me a thief, but what the proof there? Show me a piece of document. Show me a text. Send me a voice note. Show me somewhere where the money thief from. Show me what other money they did and when the money minus that. Show me somewhere. Show me something. I saw enough I don't get yourself and chop up on social media. I'm telling you already. Run with everything when I blog I said too much. Do no research. That's what I'm telling you all the time for read. For my platform, you know. Read. What if one day my head take me or anything, might have my coat and say thief. You never follow me too? Destroy people? You never follow me and destroy people too? No man, me no mad at Andre, and I swear to God, I wish him all the best. I want the page up back. Because nobody can fool his pot. His pot that they black every night. Dark, seat empty. Remember that. Every blog have their own style, we have our own people. So I have nothing against the brother. But we need to come tell him truth. And that's what is going to happen tomorrow. So who know after here, just stay off. Somebody will tell you about it. What you say? Anthony, are you ready? You know, yeah, man, must hear the man truth, man. Yeah, man, it's not going to be no Andrew beat down campaign. People that me not facilitate, can I already tell Wayne that already? You know? Me say, Andre, I'm saying, Wayne, I do not want this interview to be no Andre beat down campaign for my platform. People who know me run my platform already. Everybody who know Carlos knows so no passa none there. No Lord Jesus, whoa, breaking news. No, man, go by Andrew Stevens for that. You understand them on the platform lively. More than mine. My one is so lively family. You know, I do that over here, so. You understand me? I'm in a dance for no man grave and all them things there. I know some colors for this platform, but I pity some people never know me, really. Yeah. Because the one way I come in, they don't know me, you know. They don't watch my page. Andre Stevens' page where I come from, you know. Someone not come from all the pit of hell. I don't even know where I come from. You don't know Carlos. Carlos who say some things in the comment section. You know newbie who don't understand this page. And if you don't understand this page, keep quiet. I look around for old people that on the platform or them perform. Go room do it, go room and do what the Roman do. Go room do what the Roman do. Yeah, I'm going to facilitate the interview. I'm going to do it. And for all the one who believes must do it, find another page with the rage. I don't care about you. Yes, Abby. That's how you see it. Yeah. I'm a truth guy for my platform. Truth. Make the truth come out now, man. Why you just want to hear one side? I mean, when I look at the comments, I see people, I say, oh my God, people are toxic. Social media is a toxic place. That's what I ask, you know, social media make it better or worse. It make it worse. Social media is toxic. That one man can say thief. I mean, never see one man get beat down like the Wayne beat down, I say Wayne get. And to me know the facts, me know the truth. We could no longer sit there and watch it and not say nothing. The last time I talked to Wayne and I called him, I said, Wayne, me go do a video, brother. Me go do a video. Wayne never tell me to do a video and tell you to say I'm a thief. Me tired to see it. I'm say the brother hurt. I'm say, Wayne, me go do a video for you, brother. Me take one for you. Me say, Wayne, me I take one for your team. Me I take one for you, bro. I'm gonna do a video, I'm gonna come out in front of the freight train. Me never see nobody I get so much beaten. Me say, tell me if you know nobody on social media where so much beaten. Now Wayne. Wayne get the beaten of the year, the century. Me say, tell me if you know nobody else on social media will ever get beaten like Wayne. Tell me, have you ever seen nobody on social media get the amount of beating that Wayne get? Never. Never. All behind a goddamn lie. It's a lie, people. Big old lie. And tomorrow, enough of you go shame, you know. Enough of you go shame. Yes, enough of you guys are going to be ashamed. When you hear the facts, I know the facts, but me now call come tell it. Make Wayne come tell it. If you notice, me not post nothing, people. Andre send me audios and audios and audios. Me have tons of audios on my phone, people. I never put one of them out there. Come and tell Andre, so me in them passa there. Them know, so me in them passa on my page. Me now use my page for burn Andre. Me now use my page for burn Wayne. Me now come in between two working partners. Me now come in between two friends. There's a rule, an unwritten rule around here that we need to follow. Be careful how far you go. Because next thing you know, so the two men become friends again. And you hear Wayne start tell Andre, say, Carlos, you tell me so, you know, man. JC, they tell me so. Yeah, man, I didn't tell me say this and that. I hear Andre tell and Wayne say, no, man, you know, so Carlos tell me that you this and that and that. Then me look like it's a third. Can't say another word. They on a branch all by myself like a lonely bird. Think about that. Left on a branch all by yourself while the friends them back together again. Because they chat too much. That's why I say, if you can't say good sometimes, people, we're not supposed to say bad, you know. Yeah, man, we're not supposed to say bad. If you can't say good, don't say bad now this thing here. I'm going to run the interview tomorrow. I can't wait for Wayne to come speak himself. Oh, people say, I can't wait. Do you see that? I can't wait. I can't wait for the interview. Yeah? I asked Wayne before, do you want me to do an interview? Wayne said, no, JC. Wait till everything cool off. You know, I'll tell you when. And him, you know, out of the blues, the man say, hey, I want to do an interview. Let me say, Wayne, I'm a virgin. Before Wayne know Andre. Before Andre a page. Wayne been assisting this page. And for those of you who say, come and see in the comment section and say bloggers grudge Andre Stevens. Not this page, people. We're quite comfortable with my little corner and what me do. Every bloggers do them stuff different. Everybody. Nobody can take Andre's spot. What a theme. Him do a different type of stuff. We know some do something stuff. Politics watch same way. You're unstoppable same way. You have a rapper crapper. You have a soft floor. You have the new links. You have everybody do them own thing. Everybody have them own thing and everybody have them own style. Some of us why nobody would grudge Andre Stevens. Now as for me, even though as Wayne, I'm a brethren before Andre Stevens a page. People, I asked Wayne if me ever ask him one day yet. Wayne, help me get my page. Would not get my page up like Andre Stevens. No? Ask him. Me never said that one day. I'm a brethren, you know. Me never ask him. I talk all the time. Ask Wayne, people. I'm going to ask him right now. If me ever ask him, say, hey, help me with my page to get my page look like Andre Stevens, like I want to copy, I want to follow. Remember I said, Wayne, I'm a virgin. There's not one day those words ever come up out of my mouth. Because I'm quite comfortable. I have everything under control. Me good. The page I grow slowly but surely. Right? I do everything for that. So I do my own research. I do my own producing. I do my own thumbnail. I do everything for myself. So nobody can pull no plug for me. Not even my woman them. You think my woman control my page? Not even my woman them. Not even a woman control my page, people. Rule number 1. On social media, this, you know. They say rule number 1, run your page yourself. Rule number 1. People, anybody that think about this? Rule number one. Rule number one. Can't say me not tell you. Run your page yourself. Rule number one. Go learn. Go learn, man. How to do a page. You know that hard. Come and say Will Rattigan, when Will Rattigan just come out here, you see them feel out the mic per ear, you see them learn per ear, and them you understand me? You can see the baby stage and you can see the growth. So people try and you grow. So you start somewhere, you head somewhere. Everybody need for them own blogging themselves and control them own stuff themselves. Everyone, every blogger. You can't have people and control the stuff for you. You must know this yourself. Everyone. So, I'll play a song from me. One virgin, will give me that song here. We'll play for him. About a new song. Drex Real. My artist named Drex Real. I'll play a song, people. Give me a feedback.
Somebody tell the big nose boy, Jaja August mighty. Never come see and come see. You and your cronies, your nose are pressure bus pipe. Time now, who no treat the poor people right. We no love how the country a run. We no love how the country a run. We no love how the country a run. We no love how Jamaica run. People can't buy food, picnic can't go to school. The government wicked and cruel. Back at the class, them say we too fool. We too diated, and not them rule. Time come for show them how we the people got the power. Cookie politician get the power. Robbing our lands, keep the people poor, raising the tax every day of the hour. Jamaican rise up now, we need livable wage, better road and water. Portland, St. Thomas, and water. You're dead. We no love how the country a run. We no love how the country a run. We no love how the country a run. We no love how Jamaica run. Big bank, from small bank, the mark, the beast, them want bring pan the land. Every someone not touch the constitution. We not trust you, don't hear me not corruption. Walk one with the crime plan. So much picnic get raped, so much murder upon the land. Police and soldier are run wet like sun. How much you get to sell out the nation? We ain't known some and Rattigan. Make we bangle them up one by one. All the bloggers will fight for the island. Yo, Jamaica, rise up, no man. We no love how the...
Pull that up again.
Hey.
Drex Real. Big up the song of Drex Real.
Boy.
That's true.
August mighty. Never come see.
Never come see.
You and your cronies. Your nose are pressure bus pipe.
Yeah.
Time now.
Time now.
Who no treat the poor people right. We no love how the country a run. We no love how the country a run.
We no love it.
We no love how the country a run.
Eh?
We no love how Jamaica run. People can't buy food, picnic can't go to school. The government wicked and cruel.
Drex Wagwan.
The class, them say we too fool. We too diated, and not them rule. Time come for show them how we the people got the power. Cookie politician get the power. Robbing our lands, keep the people poor, raising the tax every day of the hour. Jamaican rise up now, we need livable wage, better road and water. Portland, St. Thomas, and water. You're dead.
What?
We no love how the country a run. We no love how the country a run. We no love how the country a run. We no love how Jamaica run. Big bank, from small bank, the mark, the beast, them want bring pan the land. Every someone not touch the constitution. We not trust you, don't hear me not corruption.
True.
Walk one with the crime plan. So much picnic get raped, so much murder upon the land. Police and soldier are run wet like sun. How much you get to sell out the nation? We ain't known some and Rattigan. Make we bangle them up one by one.
Yes.
All the bloggers will fight for the island. Yo, Jamaica, rise up, no man. We no love how the country a run. We no love how the country a run. We no love how the country a run. We no love how Jamaica run. Yo, Jamaica, dark truth. The country a run right. When prosperity, what you promise me?
Where? Donkey get it.
I sleep with them door up my night time. Be a war and crime in the ghetto. I'm alone, I feel the squeeze. Police a ball, teacher a ball, nurse a ball. Everybody a cry. constitution.
What?
We not just a brother.
True.
Furthermore, you and your friend, them will take a benefit.
True.
Me not see nothing in that way.
True.
Pay money and me say, me not see nobody a go first. And the poor people are the one who have strength for. No, me see money a come in with a different thing and no matter about cashless currency.
Eh?
I don't want to change constitution. We not just a brother. You and your friend, them a thief. Furthermore, we don't want to know about law. That can't go on. No time. You better know.
Boy, Drex, we love it, song. We continue bounce it. Yeah, man. Drex real people, Drex real. In a revolutionary song, you know what I mean? And the man big up all the blogger them, big up the blogger them, you know? Yeah, man. Big up yourself, family. I like the song. Tell me what you think about the song, yeah? My brother Drex real is an artist out of Jamaica. And, you know, I thought the thing, never laugh. Come on, talk the things, yeah? People, him talk the things, yeah? No lie, tell the truth. This song is just, you know, it burned me, you know what I say? Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. As usual, it's Jamaican Carlos, the student in a Jamal. Bless up yourself, guys. I think that song is going to run the Christmas. Patrick Godfrey, yeah. Hey, we don't know about the country around. We don't know about the country around. Yeah, man, the song I ask some question and I make some statements. So, you know, I'm glad I don't like it. What you mean, Janet said to play back? Yeah, I think I have money pull up a one boy. After I see the money, pan sitting here. Janet. I'll play it back. If somebody request it, I'll lick it back. What? Play it back? What is it? Play it back? That's a one boy. Maybe I know some request I go on. Cock off. Kuya. Me go play it back, people. Come like the song. Go play it again, people.
Hey, somebody tell the big nose boy, Judge August mighty, never come see,
never come see.
You and your cronies, your pin nose are pressure bus pie. Time now, we no treat the poor people right. We no love all the country around. We no love all the country around. We no love all the country around. We no love all Jamaica around. People can't buy food, picnic can't go to school. The government wicked and cruel. Back at the class, them say we too fool, we too diated, and not them rule. Time come for show them how we the people got the power. Cookie politician get the power. Robbing our lands, keep the people poor, raising the tax every day of the hour. Jamaican rise up now, we need livable wage, better road and water. St. Thomas and water, you're dead. We don't love all the country around. We don't love all the country around.
Me don't love it.
We don't love all the country around. We don't love all Jamaica around. Big bank, from small bank, at the mark, at the beast, them want bring pan in land. Hey, Mr. Man, not touch the constitution. We not trust you, don't hear me na corruption. Walk one, with the crime plan, so much pit nigga.
Play back, people. Hold on there. Hold on, people, I'm sorry.
Me not bad mind nobody.
You hear that? That's a Drex really now.
Tell the big nose boy, Judge August mighty, never come see,
never come see.
You and your cronies, your pin nose are pressure bus pie. Time now, who no treat the poor people right. We no love all the country around. We no love all the country around. We no love all the country around. We no love all Jamaica around. People can't buy food, picnic can't go to school. The government wicked and cruel. Back at the class, them say we too fool, we too diated, and not them rule. Time come for show them how we the people got the power. Cookie politician get the power. Robbing our lands, keep the people poor, raising the tax every day of the hour. Jamaican rise up now, we need livable wage, Better road and water. Portland, St. Thomas, and water. You're dead.
What?
We don't love how the country a run. We don't love how the country a run. We don't love how the country a run. We don't love how Jamaica run. Big bank, rob small bank, a the mark, a the beast, them want bring pan the land. Every someone not touch the constitution. We not trust you, don't name me na corruption. Walk one with the crime plan. So much picnic get raped, so much murder upon the land. Police and soldier are run wet like sun. How much you get to sell out the nation? We ain't lonesome and ratty gun. Make we bangle them up one by one. All the blackers will fight for the island. Yo, Jamaica, rise up, no man. We no love how the country a run. We no love how the country a run. We no love how the country a run. We no love how Jamaica run. Yo, Jamaica, dark truth. The country run right. When prosperity, what you promise me? And the upper edge alone, I sleep with them door up man all the time. Be a war and crime in the ghetto. And we alone I feel the squeeze. Police a ball, teacher a ball, nurse a ball. Everybody a cry. And you want to come change constitution. We not just a brother. Furthermore, you and your friend, them will take a benefit. Me not see nothing of that for you. Be a money and me say, me not see nobody a go prison.
True.
And the poor people alone don't have strength for.
Jaja.
Now me see money a come in with a different thing I know what I about. Cashless currency. I don't want to change constitution. We not trust a brother.
We don't trust you too.
You and your friend, them a thief.
I real talk.
We don't want to the Bulgarian law. That can't go on.
Burn them out.
You better know.
Play our next Drex Reel. Our next tune is.
Me nah bad mind nobody. We them Vince a coast or them squatter land. Every ghetto youth, we have them castle or a mansion. Bustilla. You know see them sell we out cheap. Let them sign a copy deal.
Happy meal.
With the money they want to rob on steal. Bring back everything, all cookie look hotel. Oh no can't escape when Jack pussy seven sail. Weeping and mourning, gnashing up pain. All the crime rates so high, blood running on the street. 14 baby died, the mother them a call. From nothing on the place from where man down the ground. Government badness, them a use right, yes sir. Over Bernal we see you rot down poor people house. How you really feel when you're sleeping, yes. And why? Everything we do, no fight it. And why? No put in our next time. Stop pressure with. Wanna drive in the country like a car. No record, no care about the soul. Wanna get down, no get down, no take round, no fit. When we really stop and check, no been sell out, all pirate. Jaja me I tell ya, you know see them sell we out
cheap.
Let them sign a copy deal.
Be a happy meal.
With the money they want to rob out.
On steal.
Bring back everything, all cookie look hotel. Oh no can't escape when Jack pussy seven sail. Weeping and mourning, gnashing up day. All the crime rates so high, they're running on the street. 14 baby died, the mother them away. I'm a hustler, I can't stop enable me people. And your lies and your fib, you know we can see through. Hey evil man, free my people there. From the sleeping and slumbering spell. Your witches and your warlock and the comancy. Black magic are coming up in a hell. Oh no state of emergencies, a sacrifice. Oh no Jackson, oh no clever, oh no no wise. Oh no unethical, oh no time come now. Time to step down, time to go now. Oh no unworthy, oh no betray with. And a regular, me a tell you oh no fail with. Time to pack up and go on, man. Buckler.
Drex. Yeah, people. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Thank you guys for tuning in and bust a tune, a revolutionary song, them in people. Revolutionary song, you know. We know the hear one upon Andre my night time. Not true. Yeah, we hear that one upon Andre. You hear my song upon Andre too. You understand me? Yeah, man, can't fool you again. Yeah, man. Where the money there, on rob or steal. Crooked old thief, them not true. All criminal, them, man. More and more people do songs out, don't come out, man, and just burn out their own nonsense, people. That's what I say. People who can't, them are working, can't stick for no PNP and no labor right side. Because if I say me a dieted labor right or dieted PNP, and me a do them type of work, that means say, if me a PNP and me say Mark Gold in the sitting, then me not gonna play Cliff Hughes too, man. Cliff Hughes me gonna play, you know, one-sided. They gonna play Cliff Hughes, you know what I say, one-sided, you know so me not gonna do that. Me not gonna put on blinders. Because I'm a politician, me love a party. I fight for whatever left for my grand picnic. And over time, I tell you, say, both of them come promise. Me love Mark Gold and I want him going, I want to beach them, I can't turn the promise. But we'll be holding him accountable. Because when him going to look for the beach and action start make him say, I'm going to legalize our weed to people. People, weed. Free up the weed, even small man people. And Andrew is a pay rich man. And I'm shipping from Canada. So all these things will hold Mark Gold accountable. But you know, so Mark Gold is the one who set up legislation so you decriminalize weed in Jamaica right now. You know, so him set up people. And nothing he doing the people. And nothing that man they do. So let's see if we can get the real driving, steering, and start driving the bus. And see if man drop in a patrol like Andrew Ones and broke the axle. And chop the tire. Or if my driver give a smoother ride, people. Country, me say, I'm a patriot. I'm a patriot. My allegiance is to the country, not man and party. My allegiance is not to no politician. Like me say it again, let me show you me lie. For so you don't understand. Over and over. I'll say this again. There have been widespread corruption from me born till now. At this point, PNP and Labour Right must get their package shake out. There should be forensic audit and PNP, forensic audit and JLP. Whatever them have for Grand Pitney, we take it from them, come put it back in the copper so you can see the for Grand Pitney. Because I know in my head, there are PNP and Labour riding around our Pitney Range Rover, in our Pitney mansion. All them call them know about the Grand Pitney, them same thing. Them have so much in them teeth and them hide some across overseas, offshore account, our Grand Pitney stuff. So you can stay there for a minute, things say they don't have both sides, don't sit up our Grand Pitney legacy and Grand Pitney loot or Grand Pitney birthright. If we now come back and fight like hell to save that. Might as well shut up your mouth and wait and just go beg one local handout and go beg some curry goat and white rice. Go join the line like everybody else. Just go join the line like everybody else and beg a little t-shirt, get a few $1,000 once a blue moon, and that is okay for you. That's the level we're upon? No, people, we have advanced now. We are smarter, wiser, and more intelligent. We're not settle for that no more. And anybody coming and decides to serve with people, we are going upon them like a hawk. Nobody now get a chance to do like what Andrew Ones doing no more. Nobody. And because who wasn't looking? Wasn't paying attention. And then aiders and abettors again. Lord the man, PNP never did it for 18 years. Whenever Lord the man, on the move fire, sir, go fire, sir. And for the 18 years, the PNP did in there the same way, bodyguard. Yo, Lord the man, when Liberty in there, yo, Lord the man, Lord Mama P, man, I want to move fire, sir, Dr. Liberty, a bad man and a bad mind. Now Andrew Ones in there, yo, Lord the man, PNP in there for 8 years, and we are aiders and abettors. It's always us. It's always us, they are the lookout man. It's always me and you Jamaicans who say we are PNP and Labour Right, being this damn lookout man for decades. Blindly looking out while the man them behind we are moving with the loot. Look at the country right now. Now it is a pattern. Everybody come in there look for loot and have we to support them to get it. What a backside. Because they know when I look and when I hold them accountable, we don't care. Yo, Lord the man. PNP done did it for 18 years. Yo, Lord the man. No more of that, people. Why do I get away with the Grand Pitney sin, drive off in a Range Rover? May you can't buy bus fare, bus ticket. People, PNP and Labour Right, man. Vote for your party, but don't be no dieted. Take it lightly. Serious, but yeah. That means if a man come in for 4 years and all the promise and you don't see nothing, you give him a steel toe boot. Nobody follow, some people follow Andrew Ones and say, boy, the change will come, man. Don't disrupt the change. Don't disrupt this. And that Andrew Ones said, no, don't disrupt this. Disrupt what? The change. Where's the change at? Right there. Where? We can't see it. You can't see it yet, but the change is coming. People, go listen to Andrew Ones. if that's not what he's selling the people, don't disrupt the change. What change? The change that is coming where? Out there, where? I can't see. You just can't see it yet, but it's coming, guys. Have a little faith in me. The people, them when I use we call it snake and seers, man. Guys, the change is coming. Don't disrupt this yet. The change, I'll bring you change. And after 8 years almost, not even 100-day promise come in, and me, I got believe see I show me change what I can't see. Prosperity is so bad. With you, they have to take the name and give to the lady for to give the donkey. The damn donkey is prospering and the lady is prospering. That's prosperity over the lady's house with that donkey. The donkey do better with that name. Because there's no prosperity coming from your party towards the nation. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think in the comment section. I didn't know I was going to be up here for almost 3 hours. And I hope this is another good one for you guys. Big up some of the guys from the page. Manners and respect to all the new people over here. Can we have enough new people that follow my page from there, the video, and come from Andre Stephen page, you know. And I follow me up, you know, because when I wait for me to drop something. And or you might come over here and find the page interested and love the family and the community. Come and tell some people, I don't come alone. Me come in the comment section. See there? Look on them. See them there? And me and them come in the comment section. Take them like it is. I'm a family them. Have manners to them. I'm a family. We have family member on this page. That's why I'm serious about the passa and the nonsense for my page and people. We have family member. Me not conduct my page like some people conduct them page. People I want you to understand that this page named Jamaican Carlos. And new people don't come from my page and come tell me say, Carlos, how you not talk about war in America? God damn, go to CNN, MSNBC and Fox. This is called Jamaican Carlos. People often do that.
We're gonna take it.
I'm not into that. That's for the new ones. For the old ones today, I don't know me already, man. I know Carlos already, man. I know me, man. When I know some sleep with my mouth open, I snore. I'm a fart loud. When I know me already, man. I know some of them chat my mouth sometime. I'm in enough. I'm a crippled pan bottom. Oh God. So anyway, I joke I make here, man. So don't take that for that's a joke. It might be true, but no, that of me. All in fast, I just want to say good evening, Patricia Matthews. Good evening, family. And Jeffrey Dasher in a garbage pan, Patricia Matthews. Bless up yourself, BCS Smith. Thank you so much for joining. Jan and Princess Morrison. Manners and respect, family. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. I know you got to go. Anthony R. Guru. Manners and respect. Janet Jones. Much love. Maureen Cunningham. Manners and respect to you. And Tim Rose. Wagwan. Blessings, man. Blessing, man. Bless up, man. Patrick Godfrey. Patrick Godfrey said, please, Mark. Please, Mr. Mark Golding, sir, when you become the Prime Minister, just do your job. Please don't tell us what the past government didn't do. Not true. Can you know that Andrew is a killer with? We don't have to hear what the past government didn't do. Fix it. Can you run so you're going to fix it. You know what to do and you're going to fix it like the big man did. Fix it. You're right, my brother. You're right. You're right. Let's not go back in the past. Big up yourself, David Jervis. You know, Anthony R. Manners and respect, Real Swipe, Keith Salmon. Manners and respect, I appreciate all of you guys. The Maureen Cunningham, I respect all of you guys for being over here. Okay, you guys could have been anywhere, you know. You could have been anywhere, another way, so, you know, with Carlos, Jamaican Carlos, with the rest of family members. Come and say, and me alone come, people. Drex Real, Wagwan. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Drex Real. I like your song, them. Yeah, I continue amongst them. You know, open the people them iron, you know, revolutionary songs, and I them the song them I play. And so big up on yourself. And anybody over name in a car, not hold it against I and I. Maybe next time around. Audrey Hamilton. How you doing, ma'am? How you doing, Audrey? You good? All right. Sadie Dunn. What I want, Sadie? I used to have a teacher named Sadie. Miss Sadie, we call her. Big up myself. What about Crystal? Crystal Brown. Crystal Brown says, so tomorrow, me and Wanda say, you are bring Wayne for talk. You are bring Andre too. Andre did not ask to come on my page, and I know that Andre have a bigger platform than mine. Andre can go up on the page, go talk, you know. But if Andre asks that him come on my platform to speak his truth, I will facilitate that. That's all, people. But we're not going to bring Andre over here, people. Andre, I mean, come on now. When Andre was talking his stuff, nobody never say, guys, you gotta bring Wayne over here, mate. Nobody never said that in the comment section. No, I saw no bias, you know. I'm afraid that somehow, you know, man. Make Joe, make a man come speaking truth in peace, man. You know what I say? Yeah. Yeah, man, never been a passer on this page, people. I don't conduct my page like that. And all the people know Carlos know me my page very well. You'll never sit on my page like that. Except for last week, Saturday, I do my video, I end up after I control this crazy girl that come beat me with my car and all that stuff and I spit on them type of people. Never see it. I know someone don't see the video, you know. People say I was sitting last week, Saturday. They say, one day me tell them about the story, the full story. Come here, have to tell them about it, you know. Come here, no one wonder, Carlos, what happened there, sir? What happened to that girl the way come on your car and attack you? What happened to people? One piece of drama. That's the only drama I see on social media, you know, and I didn't cause it. It seems that it shows up at the sound mine and some drugs or something. But look here, whatever God shall serve, we'll find out. Me show you guys see the video and I wonder, Carlos, what the hell happened there? Me see people say, what the hell? Come and do the video, good in the middle of my life, good I'm gonna run, la, eat all the patty and all that, you know, and everything nice, you know. And all of a sudden the video end abruptly. Me out there fight to a woman. People, most of fighting our people. You have to subdue her with my one hand. She got like she a bad bull. But the old boy still got little, you know, I might not be gone fat, but I still chugging up people. You think I look pot water, I drink a Jamaica? They want to drink pot water for. God damn it. What the millions of drink all the black porridge for? Eh? All the pot bottom of a crepe. You think we drink all the pepper pot soup and nothing, people? All the pot water. When them drinks, some pot water, make a wheel of weaklings run up. Let's stay at the backside. Don't look at, don't let this man structure fool you. You hear? People, me say, me I do my video last week Saturday, good. The video end abruptly. My people, let me see big old pass up on my page. Drama. The last thing they see me, I will quiz on one throat, one girl throat. I don't like people. I don't like me telling you. Because someone not see it, but me I'll show you one day. Me I don't know about a decent conversation. I'm going to tell you how that went. Because there's a full story behind that video, people. But I just me not telling you yet. I will bring it to you guys soon. However, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.